brain before. My prefrontal cortex been thrown out the door. 'Cause every day I need to keep cool, man. The first, the second, the third, the fifth, I'm falling apart, no stopping this. I just can't control it. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool. I used to be a happy boy, filled with dopamine and joy. But now I'm just a crusty, dirty cool man. I haven't cleaned my room in weeks. All I do is beat my meat. I get nothing done 'cause I'm a cool man. 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 I used to get things done, now popping off is the only one. Even when it's plastic, 'cause I'm a cool man. I know all the porn stars' names, they're all burnt in my brain. Because I'm a fucking stupid cool man. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man. Oh, I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man.
Well, let
Okay. What? Can you hear me now? God damn it. Oh my god. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Code, drip, snort, snort. I got this.
Oh. Wait.
Well, let's see here. So,
Okay.
Super Snow Culture,
You can hear me. Okay.
Speaking of views.
So, what sucks about this is I redid all of my sounds so that I could make it sound better. And you know what? I think I might know what it'd be. So I'm gonna play this and try to figure it out real quick. I feel so stupid because I was talking that whole time. So, typical Android stream, right? Right? It's a disaster. All right, we're gonna watch this for a second. I'm gonna see if I can fix the other thing.
Don't forget, Phil.
Yeah.
If YouTube actually.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Don't forget, Phil. If YouTube actually.
Yeah, I'm in charge.
People
yeah.
Streaming your live podcast, I believe you'd have 2,000 people watching. No. Here's another thing. This is absolutely true. Because people say this all the time.
What
well, look at your video view. Well, look at your stream view. Yeah, guys, you have to understand something. Some of my biggest fans don't watch my raw content. They watch.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Wait. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear this? Can you hear it now? Because I think I might have fixed it because I was messing with my OBS settings. Can you hear it now?
They sit there toxic idiots because YouTube allows restreams,
okay, good. Yay! Paradox because I like the song. Okay, well this is the one that I messed with the sounds on. So I had it on monitor output, Inger cold. Yeah. So that was the issue with that.
Why do you
delete this other one?
There are people like Keemstar who
what is this one? No blow Joe nobody. No blow Joe nobody.
My biggest fans are
okay.
Because they fucking are obsessed about me in a toxic negative way.
Hi Super Chuffer, how are you?
These obsessed morons who just can't get enough of dark side for weird fucking reason.
Oh, he's very quiet, isn't he?
But there's thousands of people constantly watching toxic content about me, and they're essentially my biggest fans because they're so.
I don't really know where Snoot is. I think he's just doing other things on Sunday. I asked him if he wanted to join, so yeah.
You understand?
It's just us today, so
there you go.
You don't want to be here?
Really ridiculous.
Totally
people say, "Oh, you only have 300 viewers on your podcast." Yeah, and how many people are watching on the restream? And how many people will be watching this on another person's channel who microanalyzes it
and we'll take the last segment about delusions of grandeur and blow it up and make a video about it.
Grandeur.
You know what was really funny? Here's something hilarious. I have to say this. I know this is completely off topic, but just listen to this.
Wait.
So I'm doing something on YouTube like
Makes you think I'm using a different mic. Well,
and, you know, videos show up in related
no.
videos, right? And a video showed up of one of my haters or whatever, and it said something
Look
like,
at that fucking shirt, dude. I hate that shirt.
Blows up about Review Tech appearing on the Side Scrollers podcast, okay? And I looked at it, and I was like, now, I gotta be transparent here. I had no idea
Big ups to
that
the
Rich
haters.
appeared on the Side Scrollers podcast. I knew that Boogie had been on it, but I had no clue. After the whole debacle with Boogie and Wings and the podcast they wanted to do, and then they did this fight, and then Keemstar trying to cause drama, I completely ignored the whole situation, and I'm not in the loop on any of this anymore. I'm not following any of it. They're doing their own shit, talking about me constantly, and I'm paying no attention to any of their antics. I'm just here, focused on my positive content. I'm paying no attention to the white noise out there.
I was sort of screaming about it on Twitter at a couple places, like, just say one thing right in your life. Please, just say one weird word right, please.
This is my focus. You guys in the community and this content, not them. I don't care about them, all right?
I don't care about them, guys. I don't care.
Look at this and I'm like, what? There's an entire video literally says, Phil explodes. Like, he's so angry about
you do it every day now.
On a Side Scrollers podcast. I'm like, I didn't even know that happened.
And
then I stupidly shouldn't have done this. I clicked on it, and of course then it opens up all the related content. And I
know that this is not what we're here for, but I'm very curious. Does the audio sound better than it normally does? My microphone, or does it still sound like ass? Because I'm probably gonna still need to work on it. I just switched some settings, and I'm not very good at this.
I guess Rich did appear on the podcast.
I'm very curious though.
At one point on one of my podcasts, I didn't specifically say a word about Rich or Side Scrollers, but I was talking generally about something, and these idiots actually took it out of context, saying that's what I was talking about.
Oh, it sounds worse.
You know, I didn't even know it happened. I have no clue what happened with him appearing on their podcast. I don't know what they talked about. I don't care.
God damn it.
I'm completely out of the loop of this toxic shit. I'm done with it. Like I told you guys, I'm not involved in it anymore.
Okay.
Nor do I care. If someone mentions it in the chat, ban. You're out of here, dude. I want absolutely no at all. No involvement with any of their drama or bullshit. I'm done completely with that. I checked out. All right? But it's hilarious. This is what people do. So my biggest fans watch my content, make fun of it.
It's okay.
Take it out of context,
I'll figure it out.
Content of their own out of it. And those are my fans. Those are fans. Even though they're toxic, negative idiots, they're still fans, or else they wouldn't watch my shit every day, right? Okay.
Drip going. I got the drip going.
I'm gonna try to keep myself muted while I work on this, but I did want to catch up on some of this. Then we'll go straight to the guy. I'll be a little bit quiet while that happens, but you know, it's okay.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Drip, snort, snort.
I got the drip.
I know. I'm sorry.
What the hell is this?
This noise suppression a little bit more, maybe.
Week 5, 3 fish remain.
I don't.
The final act.
I suck at this.
Ban. John returns. Josie holds immunity. It's some kind of shitty drama show, like Big Brother, right? It certainly seems that way.
Outbooking?
Why is there shit all over the floor? Just look at this room.
Looking for that cup?
There's junk all over the floor.
Is there less? There should be less background noise now.
And there's a gun or something. What is going on? What the fuck is this?
I need to go, Logan. Logan, help! I need settings. Limiter?
Does that person have hair on their head, but the top of their head is shaved? What is going on?
Better? Okay.
What is
Alright.
this?
Well, it's I'll set it look better for now, and I do apologize. I'll figure it out one day.
I'll see you later, Willow. I am incredibly confused. Friar Styles is Canadian Kurt. Yeah, I guess it's the Friar Tuck hairdo there. I am incredible. What the fuck is happening? What am I watching? According to this is Rocky Stream.
Noise.
But then over here it says chat 6.
Letty hates hearing, but Simmons quote, please gather the fish and John for reading.
Oh, it's fish tank. That's what it is.
No clean clothes now. Now you know how I feel.
It's.
Nice job.
You asked me that fucking question, you dumb cunt! You stupid slut! You fucking whore!
Oh.
With my pad.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, there's a lot of background noise. I'm gonna try to mute myself
going on?
strategically.
With my pad.
I mean, to be fair, it is pretty confusing.
What the fuck
I mean, if you know the general idea, I think you know what's going on.
What you were gonna do to me.
Change your clothes, you dumb whore!
What the fuck?
Change your fucking clothes!
Okay, that's, what?
Don't fucking spit on me.
I'll spit on a fucking one!
Wow, this is great. This is great content, huh? And this is a real show, right?
Oof.
Fish Tank? This is a real reality show, I guess?
Like, just-
All you have to kill yourselves! Especially you, coach!
What the fuck? I would last probably 10 minutes on this show, because the moment that guy started doing that, I would immediately pick something up and smash him in the head. I wouldn't even care. I was like, all right, I'm off
tried
the
to
show.
look
Bye.
up some stuff
At least
about
I
the
got to
show,
bump
and
this
it,
fucker out.
I don't know. Like
there's
I've
absolutely
watched
no way I would
Real
let someone
World
screw
in the
me like
past
that.
and stuff, but I
I'd
don't
be
know
like,
about
bye.
this.
Boosh. Just take him right out. I guess I lose. Because this is a reality TV show, right? We're supposed to survive.
Oh, there's
living
still
with these people in
fucking
a
sound in
house
the
or something.
background. Oh.
I would be the quickest elimination in the show. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, right. Yeah, he does think it's on
Canadian
actual
Kirsten,
TV.
what does she do? I have no idea what's happening. This doesn't make any sense at all. Like,
Hermit, they are actually trying to get Cobra on it. They really are. We found that out this weekend. We did the thing with the Decepticon that we do. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I want to watch that too.
like what? I don't know. You tell me what's going on. I can't understand what he says, screaming at the top of his lungs. Acting like an asshole. He physically spit on her, which is disgusting and probably not even allowed in the rules of the show. It says cunt on the wall.
Probably not allowed in the rules of the show. That's kind of the point of the show, is just to be an idiot on YouTube. So you're stupid.
Bed has this shit squirted all over it, right? She has one sock on. He's wearing like nothing.
I'm sorry, Herman. I hope you feel better
Like,
soon.
what is going
That
on?
sucks.
Right? What is I have no clue what's happening here.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say that word
Anyway,
out loud. You're right.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch
Like-
much more of it. But
Oh my god.
there.
Oh, okay, it's more like halfway through.
What the fuck? What a great show to be on, huh?
Chris, let's not break anything else. I'm not trying to slow your roll, but we cannot break anything else. I'm sure he's still mad. Just make sure he's not breaking anything.
Who is that talking? Is that the host or something? The person in charge? Slurs.
Mouth water now.
I am curious about what happened.
The host is Sam Hyde. I don't know who that is.
That caused. How do you not know who Sam Hyde is? Really? How?
You're sorry! You're sorry!
7,000
See how
people watching in the
fast
chat. You
that
can't see
chat
my camera's
is
blocking
moving?
it. That's why the
That's
chat's moving
crazy.
so fast. There's 7,020 people watching.
And Sam Hyde, you've probably seen
He's a
something that he's done in the
YouTuber?
past.
So a YouTuber runs this show.
He had the cup. He was about to pour it on my stuff. I came in and got my stuff.
Letty, I fucking love you.
He put it in the washroom, so I went in the washroom and got the cup and put it on him. I don't know why he's so mad, because he had to do that to me.
Letty W, 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 Letty.
What the fuck is that? W Letty? W Letty? What the fuck does that mean? What is going on?
Whoa. Hermit. I do know that chick there and the fat guy were cuffed together for 24 hours, and the big guy wound up pooping 5 times while she had to stand there cuffed to him. Oh my god.
This is the most confusing thing I've ever seen. This is like a human train wreck right here. Right?
Oh, I don't even know about the IDUPS feud. I've just seen stuff that he's done in the past. Sam Hyde, I mean.
It's text-to-speech for super chats on the show. Oh, is that what that is? It's doing text-to-speach. What the?
What is
the purpose? What are we watching right now? Why do I care about this? Why do I want you to sit on the floor? This is what they're doing. They're just sitting on the floor. There's a pinata. It looks like a book bag.
Even dropping character to rant on the show, you
bucket?
still have an ugly Persona N voice.
Sneakers? Why is there a pinata?
Phil,
Letty W,
it's
fuck
just
fatty.
there.
Letty W, fuck fatty.
What the fuck?
I am the Joker, baby. Total fatty moment. Chris, you need to stand up. Letty, I don't like you, but you must hassle Chris. It's your destiny as Piss Witch.
He's been hassling me. All I did was do to him what he's been doing.
I feel like you need to have a certain thickness of your skin to do a show like this, and she's kind of handling it like a champ.
What's going on?
Earlier,
What the fuck?
like burger bits and burger juice.
I might need to look that up, Hermit. Oh my god.
Darcy X says, I feel like this gives people with issues a bad name. You know, I hate to say it, but it certainly seems like shows like this are predatory, right?
The smell of the room
It seems like this is preying on people who have problems. And, oh, this will be funny to put them all in a house together and have them fucking do shit. Like, what? No, it's not. These people should not be in these situations.
Broke the fat man tremendous.
You know what I mean?
www.
Alright, I think I've seen enough. This is fucking stupid.
I was about to say the same, like, fuck, I don't know how long this is gonna go on, but, let's see if, Are you kidding? I have to find other stuff to watch? Oh my god. I don't, okay, let's see if, I haven't watched Memeology in a while, so that's cool. I know you freaked out about Twitter, or thing, whatever, the post, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, everyone says LTG does not like it.
That was really loud, and I'm really sorry. It's just the shit keeps changing volumes.
But then again, he never likes any new Street Fighter. Does he like Street Fighter at all? Or is it just his shtick that he doesn't really like the games, but he plays them and does good at them, and therefore his audience likes him playing them, right?
Sorry, I saw it go up to the red.
I don't know.
Really sorry.
I don't watch the guy. It seems you guys always tell me that he's hating on every fucking game he plays. So maybe it's the grind for him. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's the streaming of these fighting games is work for him, and he doesn't like it. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he actually genuinely doesn't enjoy fighting games anymore, and he realizes, though, that it's the only way that he can make a living is to play them on stream, because that's what people reward him for, right?
Is that... You're talking about yourself here, Phil.
He doesn't enjoy fighting games anymore, and he realizes, though, that it's the only way that he can make a living is to play them on stream, because that's what people reward him for, right? I don't know. That's all. The only thing I can think about when you guys are saying to me that he literally hates every game, like, maybe he just doesn't like them, you know? And that's fine.
That sounds a lot like someone else.
If he's saying to his audience, I don't like this game, maybe he's not joking and he's just being transparent, and people are like, all right, we'll keep playing. He's like, no, really, I don't like it. And they're like, no, keep playing. I don't know. He's the guy who...
That's some big old projection. Holy shit.
Since people online thought it was funny to clip my playthrough and make fun of it, I'm going to purposely from now on solve every puzzle in the absolute dumbest way just so they can look so fucking stupid. I'm going to purposely show you can do this in any way you want.
Just so they can look stupid?
Ready?
No, I think it makes you look stupid.
I have no idea what we're doing or why we're doing this. I'm going to do it this way. Just to be stupid. Do we have to do this? No, but fuck them. Fuck everyone on the internet who wants to make fun of me. You just go suck
Yeah,
my
what,
dick.
exactly, but like,
I'm gonna do
what's
this in the
the
dumbest way
point? Like, you
possible every
already
single chance I
solve it
get.
in the dumbest way possible, or not at all, or it takes you way too long,
Okay.
and you're stupid. Wow, Meth Bear.
You can't climb that? Are you kidding me? There we go.
Yeah.
This is the easiest, like, the easiest optional one ever.
No, I'm not sure.
Wait,
I'm not
you
sure
really
what
can't
he's
climb this?
trying
Is
to
it-
prove.
Wow, you want to talk about a
by
stupid physics limitation? Why
doing
can't
a
I climb
puzzle in a
this?
really dumb way because it just doesn't
which button was it? This
work.
one.
Like, no, it just makes you look even more stupid. It's really. Oh,
I mean, they had to be like
yeah.
sticklers about it.
Oh.
They had
Yeah,
to,
diagonal,
I had to
exactly.
do it the right direction, huh? No, I still can't climb it. I still can't climb this. He can't get his way up there. The hero of
I would have an
Hyrule
easier time
can't
like checking
jump
my
up
audio,
like
but for
4
whatever
feet.
reason, I
It's
can't
too
I
hard
can't
for
hear
him.
it
He can't
back
use his
in
two
the
hands to latch on and pull
in
himself
OBS
up.
when I try to
Wow.
figure it out. I'm gonna have to
All
open
right,
this
you want
shit.
to be
This is
stupid about it.
annoying.
See what I mean about this game? Like, everyone wants me to kiss its butt. Listen, it's good, but there's some really dumb things about this game too. Yeah, I can't jump up there, right? Oh, but remember that lightning
Yes.
is a living entity that will track you
Diagonally.
outside if you
Yeah.
have any piece of
I
metal
know,
on your
it's-
body. The light.
It's almost impressive how much he complains and what he can find to complain about. It's like, I don't get it. $13 in tips. That's why he's acting this way. Yeah.
Thing is completely out to kill you. That you should know.
He's an
But
Olympic
you shouldn't
complainer.
know that the hero of Hyrule can't jump 2 feet and stick his hands out and grab a ledge. It's too hard. That's what you're supposed to know. Unbelievable. Are you a functional retard? I have to ask. But I mean, that was weird. The surround sound was kind of messed up for a second. Huh? What? I didn't do anything. What the?
I know. Does he not know? Like, what does he? What,
Clip that one, you sons
what
of
reality
bitches.
does he?
Wow, that was a really
What?
ingeniously
Do
thought out
you
puzzle,
not
wasn't
know
it?
what reality you live in? Do you
That
live
was one
somewhere
that I
else in your
definitely
brain?
used
I'm
all of
very
my facilities
curious.
and all of
very
my IQ to
curious.
figure this one out. The one that it literally solved it fucking self. There you go. Oh, those geniuses at Nintendo, man. What do they think of next?
Guys, it solved itself.
You really outthought me on this one. The
You know what?
internet
I
really
did
beat
Meth
me.
Berry yesterday. Got
God
really
damn.
busy, and then I ended up. I totally forgot to respond.
I got
I'll get back to that.
I received a super chat from Only Iced Infinite. Says, I love you, Phil. Thank you, Only Iced Infinite. I appreciate that. I don't love you. Like I said, I only romantically love my wife, but I do appreciate your support. Thank you.
Guys, I
Shout
only
out
romantically
to a
love my wife.
$1.25 tipper
Only
by
her.
the name of Phil's Sweaty Shits. Some Nintendo fangirl is upset about you saying something bad about Nintendo. God forbid you criticize Nintendo. Hey, my streams are an equal opportunity place to criticize anything as long as you have justification. I'm pretty sure that I'm allowed
Yeah, I
to criticize
think
Nintendo as long as it's
the,
not ridiculously
dictionary
whiny or
definition of
unfair, and I don't feel like I've done
delusion.
that. I've been
I
trying
should
to be
have a
fair. I
picture
told
of
you there's a
Phil,
lot of things
probably.
about this game
Yeah.
I really, really like. I don't see why I can't also be critical of the game. I don't have to kiss its ass, you know? So there you go. Anyway.
What the fuck is Nintendo thinking?
Yeah, guys, what the fuck is Nintendo thinking? Oh my god, where is he? Oh my god, what is he doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you know what? This one's fine. I didn't get to see. Ooh, that's a nice intro. I didn't get to see a lot of his reaction to the Xbox whatever Summer Games Fest 2023. Where's he? Where's who? Where's the guy? Oh shit, he's here. He's here. He's here. Hold on, I'll turn it up in a second. But it doesn't matter. Because who cares, right? Oh god, his audio's so low. So low. I'm gonna try to strategically mute myself. Boop. Oh my god, it's the guy. Yeah, we're gonna watch his stream. It says pre-stream paint fest. What'd you think we were doing? Doing something fun? No. He probably stopped at the cold open because he ran out of stuff to say to try to be funny. Also, I'm gonna post the link to what we're watching, Raw Phil, because they're doing good work. So
good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show.
Hi, Phil.
I'm
How are
Phil,
you?
And today is Sunday, the 11th of June, 2023. This is my only stream of the day because we got a weird day today. Not really weird, but you know, half-day streaming schedule for good reasons. My ghost is off, which is absolutely horrible. Let me get the ghost on here.
Okay, how is his volume? Is it okay? Oh, ooh,
welcome.
Ooh, ooh, mmm. Look at that. He's got less butt than Hank Hill. Ooh.
Welcome to the show. We've got a heck of a lot going on right now. Like literally as I stream, we've got an Xbox showcase going on. I believe they have begun the Starfield presentation.
I feel like he only has Zelda pajamas. Like you only ever see him in those pajamas.
You might say,
I'm a
why
pajama
are they doing
person,
such a long
and I have a
presentation
ton.
for one game?
You know?
Well, quite frankly,
like change
it really
your
does
PJs,
kind of feel like
please.
the make or break game for both Bethesda and Microsoft right now. If you have looking at the track record of what's been going on with these Microsoft games coming out of Microsoft Game Studios recently, they have not been crowd pleasers. Let's put it that way.
I didn't choose to look at it. He stood up and shoved his no ass in my face, you know?
Regarding Starfield up to this point.
Bless them. Shut up. I love Brie Larson. Don't be a dick.
Your socks off.
She's
I think
awesome.
Today, they're doing the ginormous presentation to try to win over the audience and say, hey, listen, no, this game really will be good. Why do you need
to be so cynical? I really don't get it. Because there's so many good games that are coming out.
Well, I actually did watch some already.
And everybody's excited for Starfield because Starfield's
doing
really
my
fun.
morning business and having my breakfast with my family, I was watching some of the Xbox
Me too,
event.
Lewis. I'm really looking forward
honestly, don't have much good to say about
New
it.
Fable, for sure.
It kind of felt very similar to the PlayStation event where it was kind of like, here's a bunch of games, but
we don't know
they all kind of fall into established archetypes and or genres that you already know. It didn't really look like much.
I like Brie Larson. I think she's probably a very nice person, and I like the roles that she does. So yeah.
Interestingly enough,
you guys are dicks.
That kept
Shut
kind
up.
of resonating with me as I was watching this presentation. So it's like, oh look, a first-person exploration game where you're a silent protagonist, just trying to figure out what's going on.
Are you still gonna beg people to do something original? Because I don't see you coming up with a story of any kind,
and it looks like
original or not. You're not doing anything.
Wolong, Neo, already played that one. Oh, Hi-Fi Rush, already played that one. Subnautica, already played that one. You know, as I'm going through these, I'm just like hitting upon every game that we've already played in the last 5 years that is basically incredibly similar to all these games that they're showing. But then the one thing that's resonating with me as I'm watching is at the end of everyone they say it's on Game Pass. And I'd be like,
I don't want. No, I'm not going to do that. Fine.
Oh,
I don't want to ruin my vision.
Pretty much
nice
every
people
game
around the world
that they're showing at the Xbox show is on Game Pass. And some people have used that as a positive, and some people have used that over the years as a negative. For me, the way I see it is when a game's on Game Pass, right? That means that is a game that you have opportunity to play and try out, almost like a demo or a trial or a free trial, with no risk. Because if you're already in a situation where you have a Game Pass membership, which I do, you know, I'm going to keep the Game Pass membership because it gives me the online play I want for games such as Street Fighter 6. It's definitely given me lots of value over the last few years. I'm playing games like Oblivion and stuff. You know, I'm going to keep that Game Pass Ultimate going. But
yeah, Midlife
these
Crisis
games are
sent
free
me
on
this.
Game Pass, right?
Very good.
And there's no money
very
investment to buy them, to try them. Then it's kind of like I don't really have much to complain about, right? And that's kind of weird because I'm someone who's been around for 15 years watching these conferences, watching these events, criticizing them and giving you my
Yeah,
opinion.
like who
And
says
it's
if
as much
you're in
as
a
I can give you my
situation where
honest
you bought
opinion, at the
yourself
end of
a
the day,
Game
if
Pass,
the
like
game
just
is
say if
free,
you have Game
'cause it's a
Pass
subscription
and
you
it's
already
not
have,
free.
then
It's
it's
not
kinda like,
free.
I guess if it sucks, it sucks. But if it doesn't, you have the chance to try it with no risk. So it kind of does, for me, soften the whole situation. But for a lot of people, they actually use this as a negative justification.
No.
And they say things such as, "Oh, you know, because it's a Game Pass game, it's subpar."
Yeah.
You see, because it's on Game Pass and no one has to buy it outright, that gives it the excuse to not be as good as a full-fledged game.
I don't think anyone thinks that. Like,
you know,
oh, because it's on
defenders
Game
of
Pass,
Sony
it's
games
less
and
good.
such say,
It's
"Oh,
less
you
quality. I know he's
because
rocking
it's Game
so
Pass, that means that you know those
hard.
games are worse. You want to have to buy the game to put confidence in it, and that's going to be sure that you're getting
his
a quality
logic is
game.
completely
Those Game Pass
flawed
games
in
are
this
always designed to
because
be subpar because they know they're not making a lot of money on them.
they're not subpar. They're making enough money on them because they set those price points, and it's fine. Just because a game is on Game Pass doesn't mean it's anything less. You're stupid.
I don't know. That
You're
sounds
dumb.
ridiculous to me. I don't know if I believe that, but I've seen. That's what I mean. I've seen it as like both sides of the fence. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, Atomic Heart is awesome, and I love it. I bought it personally because I like playing on PC, and I don't know.
Opposites.
Game Pass doesn't work on my
Exact
PC
same
because
foot.
I'm,
You know what I'm
a
saying?
scrub.
Like we watch this, it's like, okay, here's the game. What did you think? Oh, it looks great. I can't wait to play it. And I'll just like, oh, it looks like shit. Oh, it's great because it's on Game Pass. Oh, it's shit because it's on Game Pass. Like, whew. We want to talk about a split, right? Anyway.
What snort?
We'll talk about it, I'm sure. Today we got a good amount of stuff to discuss. All right, first of all, yes, I'm sure you guys are going to want to talk about some of the stuff that's being discussed in this event. The way I'm going to approach it is I'm eventually going to watch it myself, and I'm going to do like a recap reactions video that I'm going to put out
Devilish Face.
over on my
You're
React
right.
channel, DSP React.
Oh,
So
I know about this secret gaming thing where you can play games for free after you pay for them.
Happen tomorrow, and I'll probably do like one video that'll cover a bunch of this stuff cumulatively and give you.
See,
my
the problem with that, Herman, is that nothing makes him happy.
Videos or anything like that.
So, what would he do?
But all that being said,
okay, Hogan's, right? Okay,
I'm not covering it live. We talked about it the last couple of days. Why I'm not covering this live right now? I don't see the added value of doing that. Me doing the live React stuff opens up a lot of issues with copyright, with a lot of issues. My live React to Summer Game Fest was blocked for almost 24 hours. By the time it went live, thousands of people who wanted to check it out had watched it elsewhere. As of today,
yeah,
I
Game
think
Pass is
it
just,
have around
it's just
2,000 views.
good thing. It's a good thing for the companies. It's a good thing for
amount of people actually
customers.
did go
Blah blah
after the
blah.
fact and
Fuck
watch
it, you know.
Which I appreciate, by the way. Thank you to those who waited that long amount of time.
Thank you to those who
actually
waited.
Go visible to check it out. That's very nice of you to actually still give it attention after having it blocked for so dang long. Yeah, it's got about 1,800 views on it right now, and I appreciate that. I really do, because I did put the effort into it. But at the same time, yeah, it is frustrating doing live reacts just to have everything get screwed up. So that's why I'm not doing it today. You know, I'll just do my recap reactions later. You'll still get my opinions on all
those
the
are
stuff
some
that's
serious
going on.
delusions of
and also, here's another
grandeur.
critical part. It won't take away from my gameplay.
All right, I don't know what it is, but him doing that today is making me feel
out of my
ill.
Schedule. I am already in the midst of 3 ginormous, high-profile new releases, and being in the midst of 3 of them, it's frustrating because I don't feel like I'm playing enough. Right, like Street Fighter 6.
This is really annoying because his audio goes really low and then it goes higher, so I can't change it. It sucks. I gotta talk to Logan after this.
You have to be like
get some help.
Playing them, practicing them, learning. That's just how it is with these competitive games. But then we've got Zelda, which I hadn't played for a week, and I finally jumped back into it last night. Thankfully, I did make good progress last night. But there's people who are voicing their opinions, feeling like the Zelda playthrough now has kind of been left by the wayside and not really enjoying it. Like I actually got a few people who criticized last night's gameplay, saying that, you know, it sucks because everyone else has beaten this game already. And now it feels like I'm just basically getting into the groove of making progress. I'm only going to be playing it like 2 times a week. Well, it might be 3. I guess it depends on the week, honestly.
Do I like Gundam games? It's not really my kind of thing, but I'm not, I'm not going to judge it because
that's absolutely
people like it.
positively a valid criticism of the playthrough. which I knew
I
was
like
going to
some
happen.
dumb shit
I was
myself,
afraid
you
it was
know.
going to happen
And I'm not saying that
with all these
Gundam is
games
dumb.
coming out
I
at
just don't
once.
know anything about
And
it.
then you got Diablo 4.
Really, I just
Excuse me.
know that it's not really my type of game.
Which
that
I'm
I
very
like
much
to play.
enjoying, by the way. I'm really having a good time with Diablo 4 as a chill stream. But it seems like there's a group of people who are criticizing that playthrough, saying, well, Diablo, you should
Phil
have played on
takes it in the back
hardcore
door.
at a higher world
Nice,
tier level
nice. That's a good
because
one.
the way you're playing it, it's too relaxed. And it's not that entertaining. It's like, well, that was the point. I told you guys all along, as we were talking about Diablo, I said that Diablo would be a chill playthrough. I knew it. I knew the kind of game it was, that it was meant
Oh my
to
god,
be more
look at his chat.
laid-back, chill,
Airhead
grindy
right here.
gameplay.
When are you
Yes, the
dropping
story's
Street
there, but
Fighter
it's not
6?
necessarily the thing that
Play the
takes
game.
front stage of the game. It's more about the
Giving
gameplay
up.
loop,
Don't do that,
addictive
dude.
and
My
fun,
mistake. I thought I may
looking
have
for
been a
loot,
short
leveling up,
deuce.
getting new abilities,
Mango
changing
ice
your
cream
build to
kitty.
be better
Yo,
over
oos.
time.
Street
That's
Fighter 6
actually
gaming.
where
I love the red
highlight of a
faces. I want him
Diablo
to get mad about it
is.
again. I love it. I love it.
I don't play
I
games
love
for
it.
Ultra Challenge. You know that. There are games I do, like if I'm going to play a FromSoft game or whatever, but not every playthrough for me has to be a hard or heightened difficulty, ridiculous challenge run. In fact, if it was, I feel like my content would not be nearly as good because I don't have opportunity to really have a good interaction with the audience. You know, playing Street Fighter 6 for the last week, I've had almost no opportunity to speak with my audience because I got to focus on the game. So a game like Diablo has become the game to do that, but now there's enough people, oh, that's not good. Now the Diablo playthrough's no good, you know? So it's like you can't please everyone.
It's
You know what
a
I'm saying?
chill
You just
style
can't. You can't
stream
please everyone
over
all
here
the
at the
time.
Beam.
And for me, it's hard to juggle
Because I'm
all this
tired.
stuff. It is. Right now, I'll be
And
honest
he's in
with you guys,
pajamas,
I'm
so,
having a good
you know,
time.
super chill.
because the games I'm
Super
playing
chill.
are good. I think Street Fighter 6, Diablo, and Zelda are all really good games. But it's tough when you're juggling 3 games and everyone wants one and you can't give them what they want all the time. On top of that,
Right, like
in
this
10
whole-
days,
my content
or
is
is it 11?
meaningful thing.
It's 11 days, isn't it?
How?
in 11
Move on.
days,
Do something
we got
else.
Final Fantasy 16 coming out. And yes, absolutely, I am
No,
playing
it's
that
Sunday
one.
Scum Day.
And here we go again, trying to juggle stuff. And what's going to end up happening is we're going to have even less gameplay. Thank goodness I'm going to basically get another whole week of Street Fighter 6, maybe even a little more, before I have to cut down a little bit on Street Fighter 6 to play Final Fantasy. So we're going to talk about all this. All right, we're going to talk about the schedule and everything. But yeah, it's
How
tough
about
right
you
now.
just like
It
talk
is.
about
It's tough
something
to please
interesting
everyone,
because
especially
this
when,
is terrible. It's
I'm
awful.
doing my best to juggle a million games, correct? And they all came out in short term. You know, last month it was a rush to beat Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Final Fantasy V Crystal Remaster, and Oblivion before we hit this month. But as I was
You
playing
should
those,
not
I was
ever
also
have
playing
played
Zelda,
Oblivion. You
right?
really should
And I really
have,
felt like, you know, Zelda was
I
just
like
one game I was
Bethesda,
focusing on rather
and I
than
like
everyone else on the planet.
their
was
stuff, and I'm
hyper-focused on
aware
Zelda and
that
only playing Zelda.
these games
and making
have
great
really,
progress
really
in
amazing
Zelda and
lore
doing
and
well.
stuff, but you
Here I
should
am
not have
fluttering
done
around in
that.
the game,
You shouldn't
trying to
have.
figure out the mechanics of the puzzles, getting shocked by lightning.
Well, Imran,
and
I
having
know
a
what
bunch of
he
people
means by saying
basically taking
like
gameplay
a
out of
million
context
games,
from
because he
the
is
entire
taking
playthrough,
on way
trying to
too
make it
much
look like a
for
jackass,
what
you know,
he's
on the
trying to
internet
do.
and making
What he
stupid
should
viral
be
memes about
doing
it.
is
And
sticking
it's
to
like,
one game
it's like you
and
can't win no matter what you
seeing
do.
it through
If
until
I
he
had
finishes it
skipped
and then
Zelda
moving on. That would be smart.
entirely, all I would have gotten
Shut
was
up.
complaints
I
that
like
why did
Bethesda.
skip
You know
one
what?
of the
Suck
best,
it.
highest profile releases of the year.
No, you know what?
But then I
You know
play
what?
it,
You
but
know
I
what it
can't
is? It's
focus
when
on it because
Arcane
I have
partners
to
up with
balance a
Bethesda.
million
That's what I
things,
like.
And then I get yelled at.
Okay?
Oh, why aren't
I'm
you
an
learning
Arcane
this
sim.
mechanic? Why
It's
are
well
you playing
known.
so shitty in this regard? Why are you complaining about this? It's like, so you can't have it both ways. You understand? Like, it really can't. And that's the problem. It seems like everyone wants me to be playing these games at some kind of a high level and doing well. And if not, time to make fun
Yeah,
of it.
because you
Well,
claim
I
to
can't
be the
do
best
everything
gamer ever. You can
for everyone. I
play
can't
it at a
please every
professional
person.
level,
I
right,
can't
Phil?
play every
Right?
game. It's tough right now. It really is. Like, I'm happy that we have so many
Arts
good games to
Fatal.
play.
No, I
just
don't
wish we
know.
didn't have
I
them
actually
all
don't know
at
what that
once.
is.
What
Yeah.
happened to the first 4 or 5 months of the year? I mean, just think about it. In the first 4 or
See,
5
I've
months
never
of
played
2023, we
Brank.
had
I like
Dead
things
Space
like
remake,
Dishonored, Prey, you know,
Hogwarts Legacy,
all that shit.
Final Fantasy, excuse me, Resident Evil 4 remake, right? That's all we had for like 5 months.
You know what?
We had 3
All right,
major
I
games,
only
and that
really
was
got
it.
into
And they
gaming
weren't even
seriously
lengthy
about
games. You really
6
think
years
about
ago.
It wasn't
So
like they
you know
were
what?
insanely long games. I guess you could argue Hogwarts.
Give me a
did all
break.
the side content,
Give me a
but
break, please.
That was it.
Help.
Where were the good games then? That would have been a great time to have more games to balance out, especially these games that are
All right.
stacking up
Okay.
to be 100-hour
I see.
playthroughs.
I see.
Would have been
I see.
perfect during that time period.
Old school.
But instead,
Oh, right.
we
You
gotta
did
now have
mention that
everything
to
all
me.
at
I
once,
looked it up. I
which pulls
did.
me in a million
I
directions
started
as a
playing
variety
Thief as
content
well.
creator, and not
And
being
I
able
didn't
to
play it for a couple
focus
weeks, and I
on
played
one
some more
game
last night.
essentially makes it so that I forget stuff. I mean, last night, I'm in the Goron Village in Zelda. right? I'm trying to find a pot to cook food. I can't find it. Now everyone's like, oh, you ran by it 10 times.
Are you okay?
Yes. You can see the pot. You want to know why you can see the pot? Because you're not playing Street Fighter 6, Diablo,
you should
and
be
Zelda
able
all
to
at the same
see
time.
it. Like,
you have one
focus
mindset
on
of just
one
playing
game.
Zelda. You know what
Focus
you're
on
looking
the
for.
one game that
like,
you're
in your mind, you
playing.
know what the pot
Oh
looks
my
like.
God,
And you know
a pot.
exactly what it is on Recognition. For me, I'm playing so much shit at once, I don't even know what the pot looks like anymore. I've forgotten what the cooking pot
That's
looks
pretty
like.
cool.
So I'm running around
That's
town
pretty
trying
cool.
to find this shit. I don't know where it is. You know, it is. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
scattered
these
right now. I'm
excuses are
scatterbrained
like
with the amount of stuff that I'm doing all at
like
once.
when you have too much
And
homework
that's
and
what
you're like,
happens,
well,
is
I
it
had my
makes the
science
playthrough
homework
quality
and my
dip.
math homework.
Back in the
And
day,
it's just so hard.
when I used to play a bunch of new releases at once, how did I do it? Well, I played one game for 2-3 days and beat it within 3 days. Now, it was an insanely rushed playthrough. It was skip all the side content, skip all the meaningful stuff on the side, just do the main story, beat the game within 2-3 days.
Skip all of the meaningful stuff on the side. What meaningful stuff?
Basically get through a game at a rapid pace, not forget shit and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, homework is more understandable than this. Like, this is just stupid.
And that was, in some cases, a lot of people loved it and others hated it. I got a lot of people who love that style of content because I was the guy known for beating games so fast, right? But then there are people who were like, dude, your playthrough sucks because you're rushing through. You miss half the content of the game.
No, your
So over the years, I evolved.
Because you're boring. I evolved.
I became someone who plays game at a lengthy pace, who tries to take in all of the content of a game to give it a better representation in a playthrough. And then what happened? Games became these giant bloated experiences. 100-hour RPGs.
See,
there were no 100-hour
podcast.
RPGs 10, 15 years ago when I started on YouTube.
Audio is all over the place, and I hate you for it. He's
Now
not a
it's like every game
podcast.
is
He's just
aspiring to be
talking,
it,
and he
right?
thinks that's what a
So now I'm
podcast is.
supposed
But
to
you
be
have to
remembering
like put it on
every
Spotify
little
or at
critical
least
thing
in a
about every game I
podcast
play,
playlist
you know, and
on
then God
YouTube.
forbid
You know,
that
and
something
he doesn't do
annoys me in
either
a
of those.
game
None of
because,
it.
you know, I don't remember a game mechanic from the previous iteration 6-7 years ago.
Yeah,
And
something's
I
going on
say
with
something
him.
about it,
He's
and now
been
everyone
mad
wants to make
about
fun of me on the
everything
internet for it. It's like,
since
you just can't
Thursday
win, right?
when we
Really.
covered it.
It used to be you could just play a game, fuck around, say whatever you wanted. It didn't have to be of quality. It could just be fun. Put it out on the internet. People would watch and enjoy. Now it's like, if you want to make content for the internet, man, you better be doing it in a certain time frame. You better be doing it at a certain difficulty level. You better be doing it in a certain
Right, and
methodology.
that's another
You
point.
better not make a mistake.
Diego,
you better
he's,
make the
he's
game look
rocking
good at
a lot
every
too.
moment. Don't
He's
joke
coping,
around.
he's
Don't
rocking,
make any
he's
criticisms.
mad.
Don't do
you know?
nothing. You have to be
It's not
in
no,
this one
it's not a
fucking
divorce. I swear to
line of
God, it's
content.
not.
If you don't make that, your content's shit, and you're not worth it, and you shouldn't be making content on the
Yeah.
internet.
Whoa.
Fuck that.
Whoa.
All right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, fuck that bullshit, try hard, you know, get good mentality nonsense. The world is not about that. Video games are not supposed to be about that. Do you understand? Video games are supposed to be
Why?
about
You turn it into that.
fun.
You're the only person that
understand?
screams at Street
Fun.
Fighter. Like, people are
if you're
not
having
screaming the
fun
way that
playing a
you
game,
do.
It doesn't matter if
Oh
you're
my
good
God.
or bad. It doesn't matter if you beat it in this amount of time or this amount of time. If you do all the content or 10% of the content. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters when it comes to video games.
Yeah, but
That's
you're
what
not
it's
having
supposed to be.
fun.
A way for
Oh my
you to get
God.
amusement out of life.
Ooh.
To escape the realities of your
this is
real life
weird,
and the
guys.
stresses
What
and
is
all the things that you're
happening?
dealing with,
He
or
is
you're
a
dealing with
tryhard.
in
He
real life,
is.
and
Oh,
unplug
no.
from that stressful nonsense
Hey, Kid
for a
Flim,
few minutes
what's up?
and jump into a virtual world. It shouldn't be about, oh, I need to play this game, but by the way, it's 100 hours long, so I need
He's
to meter
never
my
having
progress.
fun
So every
unless
night
you
I'm
give
doing
him
exactly this, and I
$300.
make no
Like,
mistakes, and I don't do what the
Jesus.
fuck is that? What kind of a mentality is it to go into video games like that, right? I feel like you've completely missed the mark if this is who you are. And God forbid you make a mistake. Now everyone's gonna make fun of you on the internet. How about you kiss my ass, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
kiss my ass.
I should
Just
now I
kiss my
should
ass.
walk on eggshells when I play
Herman,
Zelda.
yeah, I know. But
Because God forbid
it's
I
a
say or do
goddamn
something
game.
that might irk a
And he's a
fanboy crowd
pussy.
on TikTok. TikTok can literally lick my shit out of my ass. I don't care about TikTok. I don't care about any of
Oh,
these
we
morons.
got some scat,
doing viral
guys.
shit. It's so fucking nonsensical and means nothing. You know what I mean? It's just complete nonsense. It doesn't have any bearing on anything of reality. Here, are you ready? In one moment, I'm going to
it's a
destroy
motherfucking game.
the
He
viral
just
bullshit.
destroyed his own.
Ready for this?
Hold on.
Here, clip this one, motherfuckers. The lightning mechanic
Here we
in
go.
Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is a complete nonsensical mechanic that's only there to annoy the player. Why? Because it doesn't help the game. What does it do? Does it add any challenge? Well, how do you stop yourself by getting hit by lightning? take metal equipment off. Okay? And then when the lightning storm passes, you put your metal equipment back on. So what did that add to the game?
My God.
Did that add significant challenge? Did that add any story progression? Did that add any element of fun, amusement, or even any
I'm
real
going to take a
challenge?
wild
nothing.
guess here and
It
say
literally is there to
the
be tedious.
lightning is there for
It's a
something
tedious thing to
besides
say, oh, there's a storm.
to be
Take my
tedious
equipment off
and
for a
to
couple seconds
annoy
and put it back on.
the gamer.
There's no point to it. It's just there to say, hey, more content in the game. In a game that's already bloated, in a game that already has more than enough content, they tossed in gameplay elements that are nonsensical and add absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's annoying and it's easy to get around, but at the same time, you have a perfectly valid reason to criticize it. It doesn't do anything for the game. It doesn't make my experience better. It doesn't make it harder. It just makes it more annoying.
It
That
obviously
shouldn't be in the
does
game.
make it harder for you
Anything
because you're
that's
having
in
a hard
game
time
just
with
to add
it.
annoyance factor
Like,
to say,
what?
oh, there's more content in the game shouldn't be in a video game, because a video game's about enjoyment. It's not about adding levels of tedium to make your game longer. I don't care about the fucking sentient lightning, like Thor's hammer is being raised and it's coming down to strike me out of the sky. It
Yeah,
has
Kid
nothing
Flem.
to
Snoot
Tears of the
isn't here
Kingdom.
today
It has
because I
nothing
think
to
he's
Breath of the
doing
Wild.
something
It's a
better with
waste
this
of
Sunday,
everyone's time.
but,
It should be
he's
criticized.
still here in
And if you
spirit.
criticize shit like
Hi,
that,
Light.
they won't put dumb shit like
Hi.
that in video games anymore. But no one does. Oh, it's Nintendo, so kiss the butt. Oh, Miyamoto. Oh, thank you for striking me with your sentient lightning. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Start calling dumb shit out and actually focus on the things that matter. This game, Tears of the Kingdom, has tons of great content in it. Really, tons of great content in it. It's a great game. Overall, my playthrough, I'm very much strongly praising
Yeah,
this game.
he did.
Saying,
He
I
did just
really like the
kiss
game.
an invisible
I do
ass.
feel the game is bloated. I do
That's
feel
our
the
boy.
pacing is off, and it does have a lot of superfluous things like that that you have to remember, which is stupid. Why do I have to remember a bunch of tedious little things that just make my playthrough more annoying? Why can't I just enjoy the game at a streamlined pace is what it is?
He's really
That's
annoyed,
really the
and
problem. There's no streamlining or proper pacing.
it's got to be something besides Zelda. It's something going on in real life. I wonder who's
I'm having a
dying.
great time. I'm like 32, 33 hours into the game. I really like it. So
Yeah,
why
right.
on earth
He's
do
wearing
I
a
become the
fucking
scapegoat
Nintendo.
as
God
someone
damn
who
it! He's
sucks at
wearing
the
a
game and
Nintendo
basically
shirt.
doesn't like it? It's not true. You've taken one moment out of context of a playthrough and turned it into something it's not for viral popularity. Well, good for
Do
you.
I like
It didn't affect
ceviche?
me in any
Yes.
fucking way. I don't care, and I'm not gonna walk on eggshells playing Zelda moving forward. I'm gonna play it how I want. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. I don't care about you. And the best thing that I can say to my audience here,
His chat,
alright,
somebody,
it's this
Blood
simple,
Edge 12.
alright?
Please, Phil, let's
Take all
calm
that
down
nonsense,
about
that
it.
white noise,
Oof.
and take it out of your life. And I mean that. This is going to be personally applying to everyone out there listening.
Right.
Your
Oh
own
my God.
personal lives. You have to
He's got
take
a
all that
whole
nonsense and just
Nintendo
ignore it.
ensemble
That white
happening
noise
here.
shit that you hear, everyone criticizing, everyone making fun, all that nonsense, it's never going to go away. In life, there's always going to be people who try to bring you down. There's always going to be people who try to make you look bad no matter what. You want to know why? Because it makes them feel better about themselves. Oh, I didn't get hit by lightning, so haha, now let me make fun of someone who did and laughed and made fun about it. Fuck you. How about get a fucking life
I own a
and focus
UFO
on
hat.
yourself
I
and stop looking at
fucking
everyone else
wish,
around you
man.
and trying to bring them down so you should feel like a
wish.
better person, right? I don't care about how other people played Zelda. I'm not watching anyone else's playthrough of Zelda and making fun of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm here
It's
to
a good
enjoy
idea.
the
I
game
need
at
to
my own
find
pace
a little
and like
UFO
it
to
for
put
what it
on
is.
my
I do like
on my
it.
little
I really
cartoon's
do
head.
enjoy it. I have
I'll do
criticisms
that
of it.
later.
I have the right to make valid criticisms. You can't tell me that lightning is a good mechanic of the game and it adds.
Yeah, you don't
That's
have a
literally nothing.
life. What do
It's an
you?
annoying thing you have
What?
to remember among a million other things you have to fucking remember, right? It's dumb in that regard. But in life, you're always going to have this element of people who are making this white noise around you. My best recommendation in this case is to ignore it. If you haven't noticed, in the last several weeks, I've ignored all this bullshit. All these idiots on the periphery.
You're not
always talking about
ignoring it
Darkseid
right now.
killing
You're
DSP and this,
you're
negative
you're
about him and that, negative about him.
directly
You know,
addressing
I
it.
don't
This
care.
is not
I'm just sitting
ignoring.
here. I'm so busy
Ooh.
with the stuff I'm doing.
Do you,
right?
what?
Trying
No
to finish
way.
up
That
those playthroughs
I,
in May. I've been
ooh,
so busy
I would
with
love
new
to see
releases
that.
now
Oh
this
my
last
God, I would
week.
love to see
I don't
that.
give a shit
Also,
about any of these
do
morons.
you guys know
saying this
that
stuff.
when
What irks me
you don't
is when I
want
go to play the game again
to
last night,
care,
the
you
first
just
time in a
have to
week,
talk
and I
about the
get
thing
people
you
coming and
don't
saying, "Oh, your
care
playthrough
about?
sucks now because now everyone's making
A lot.
fun
You have
of
to talk
you,
about it a lot,
and
though.
Now you know you're joking about it, and now you're not making any progress anymore. Now you don't even remember the game anymore. It's like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks because I like the game, and I know that last month, if I hadn't been trying to wrap up other games, if I wasn't wrapping up Jedi Survivor and Final Fantasy V
Yeah,
and Oblivion,
What
if I
would you
wasn't
have
in a
done?
big
Yeah?
like I called it the home court press to finish all that.
The home court press.
I probably would have been able to put a lot more time and effort into Zelda, and I probably would be nearly at the end of the game now, like most people, or already have beaten it. You know, right now it seems like there's two different.
I see, kid, blame I see.
There's two different schools of thought on Zelda. It was an amazing game that everyone played
apologies,
for 2-3 weeks
it seems like there's some noise in the line on my internet. It's going up and down.
I never got past the first 10 hours and I stopped playing it.
Again, if it goes, it goes down, it goes down, and I suck.
Game,
even worse.
I
hope it doesn't.
I'm kind of like this unique
Maybe I hope it does.
right now, where I kind of have to, you know, I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. I want to play Zelda, but if the game really is going to take
we got a siege
of,
mode,
let's say 60 hours to beat, even if I just adhere to the main story, I'm only 32 hours in. That's another 15, 16 sessions. And I'm only going to be playing it 2 to 3 times a week.
That's a good point. Unidentified PK. Like, you know what I mean? How do you know
I really do feel like
what other people are thinking? You don't interact with anyone besides your wife who hates you,
when you make a game
or just tolerates you. One or the other.
You know what you're saying to the gamer?
I think she might be dead.
You're saying, I am what you will play now until you beat me. That's what you're saying. Because if you have a 100-hour daunting game and you play it for 20, 30 hours and you put it down for a week,
was that the only one that heard that?
Another week, are you really going to want to pick it back up again? No, you're going to want to have that momentum. And if you lose that momentum, then you kind of lose your desire to really play it, right? And that's what really, I think, what's going on here with Zelda.
All right, I forgot. The only interaction he has is Twitter.
It's like, you must play me, and if you don't, you might as well not play me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, either you play it all and you enjoy it right away, or you basically don't play it.
Enjoy it or fuck off.
I think
what the shit? What is happening today? I don't know what he's.
Every RPG should not be 100 hours long.
What's happening?
Zelda, in case in point, Zelda was never.
Also, this point that he's trying to make that RPGs shouldn't be long,
right? I mean, yeah,
I love when games are longer, like, because if it's something that I really enjoy, I don't want it to end. I don't, because then I have to start all over, you know? So he's stupid. He's just dumb.
That's like, this is the game that you must play for 2 months. You know what I mean? Like, never. Nintendo was always like incredibly high polished quality. The Nintendo
I hate games with a lot of good content. I want a really good game that's really short.
Quality.
Hell no.
And you knew that. And it might not be an incredibly lengthy experience, but you knew that was going to be an incredible, memorable experience. You know what I'm saying? Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is like,
so you want it to be
your fucking
short,
schedule. You ain't
have
playing
a lot of content, and to be memorable.
You know, it's funny because I see people now who are not hardcore gamers who are just playing nonstop. They're people with lives or whatever. And they're posting up, oh, I'm just finally getting around to the end of Zelda. And they've been playing it since launch. And it's the only game they've played for a month. And
that should tell you something, Phil. That really should tell you something. You need to hurry the fuck up.
I get it. At the same time, I really do feel like we're getting to a problem where these games are too long. I don't want every RPG that I play to be 100 hours.
Yeah, I haven't.
Zelda,
I need to get back to doing that. I used to love playing GTA 5 online.
How does anyone play them all? Like, what is that mentality? If you're
they don't play like a bunch of other games at the same time. They just play one game at a time.
Okay.
I could play a bunch of games at different, at the same time because I'm playing it in my house, and I switch between them, and I'm not streaming them for people.
Diablo should come out in, like October, and spread them out. Now, let's all release in a month, and now cut into each other, right?
Yeah, because they're not thinking of you when they release games. They're not. They're thinking about everyone besides you.
I don't know.
Just not you. What can we do to make Phil Burnell really mad? Oh, I know.
Now, is that just the main story? Or is that the entirety of the game, including side content as well? I'm curious. I should actually look into that. But,
yep. Operating a household.
But yeah, like, that's my situation
cleaning
right
the cat's
now,
litter box.
Like, I understand people are frustrated with the Zelda playthrough. So am I. I really wish I could have played it more last month, and I could have put more focus on it, and I could have been less scatterbrained, and maybe I would have remembered the lightning mechanic. And
that's
another
what a cooking pot looks like. Jasper shouldn't have to say, clean my litter box. You should just do it.
And puzzle mechanics of the game, but to me, it's like I'm enjoying it when I play it, but not being able to focus on it, I don't think I'm ever going to enjoy it as much as someone who could just sit there and play it for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a no-brainer. This game will be in my Game of the Year countdown. It's that good of a game, right? which is hilarious because if you listen to the fucking TikTok idiots, they think that I'm like, I hate the game or something. They're just morons. That's what they
You
do.
do.
Out of context for personal
You
games.
do. You
They make
don't
everything look
like
bad.
any
But
game is
to
the
me,
problem.
Like personally, I'm loving the game. Every time I play, I'm like, oh, I get to play Zelda tonight. Last night I had a lot of fun exploring the Goron Town. We're writing parts around. We actually went to an optional cave by accident.
No, you're
shrine.
lying.
Cool.
You're lying.
Let's
I'm
go in
being
the
lied
shrine.
to.
Let's do that. That element of exploration and surprise and wonder of a big open world is a huge positive for the game.
All the
But at the
surprise
same
and
time,
wonder.
I'm
Shut up.
dreading
Oh my god.
that the rate that I'm playing it, people aren't going to care that much, you know? And I can't just
Yeah,
drop
wasn't he
everything
like,
on Nintendo.
fuck you,
There's other games
Nintendo?
out
Oh,
there
wait,
that
no,
wanna
that
see
was like
more.
on WPIG. I heard him like screaming at
I'm craving
Nintendo.
Street Fighter 6 right now as I talk. I'm craving Street Fighter 6. I want to play it. I want to play a new character today, right? So that's the thing. Like in the gaming landscape, it's not just about one game,
I was
one genre,
gifted
100 hours.
Street Fighter
They're gonna make a
6
100-hour
recently.
game. They're gonna make it worth your while.
I've never played
Sorry,
Street
but I'm
Fighter
sorry, in the month
ever.
of May, I didn't see
Oh, I'll have to try
the
it. See if I
benefit
can find
in
him.
dropping Jedi Survivor and Final Fantasy V and Oblivion so we could just play Zelda for 3 weeks and then never go back to those playthroughs because other new games came out. You know what I'm
You
saying?
could edit your
So-
hours so that you could get more done
Of course,
in
the
a
other thing
day.
is that
Oh,
I
that
can't
was a
win
nice
because
wipe. But
if
you're
I
not
only-
going to
let's
do
say,
that.
For example, someone just
You're not.
suggested in the chat, why don't you only play 2 games at a time? Okay? Only play 2 games at a time. Well, as of now, I'm playing 3 to 4 games at a time, and I'm already getting.
Oh, right. I forgot that Peace
Why
was
didn't
playing
you play
it
this one?
the
Why
other
didn't you
night.
play that one? Right now,
I haven't even
why
installed
didn't I
it
play
because
the Lies of P demo that came out the other day?
I'm at my parents' house
When would I play it?
for a little while, and
Right? I'm here 6
their
days a
internet
week,
is not
full-time
great. I get
streaming
like
for you guys.
maximum
Now,
1.7
when am I gonna play the Lies of P demo?
megs per second
Right?
when I'm
What about
installing or
Amnesia the
downloading
Bunker that just
something
came
like
out
a
on Game
game.
Pass? When am I gonna play that? You see?
Oh,
There's just no way you
so
can play
when
everything.
he plays
These days, there's so
Amnesia
many
the
games coming
Bunker,
out at a rapid
he is
pace.
going to
And unexpected things that
implode.
pop up out of
It is
nowhere.
not an easy game. It's not.
I can't do it all. You know, again, back in the day when I started as a YouTuber, things were very different. There actually weren't that many game releases. In a given week, you could on one hand count how many game releases were coming out.
Nice.
That's how it was.
Or at
Now
least,
it's
I
like
don't know
there's
if I'm
always
saying it
a
wrong.
million
Please forgive me.
indies, Game Pass games, full retail games, half-priced retail games. There's like 27 games a week.
That's a
And
good
you have to
point,
sift through
Blaine. You
the
can
pile of
play the
games to figure out
demo
which ones
to
are the
see
ones
if you
worth
want to
playing,
play
and
it.
then
You
which
can
ones
do
would fit
that.
into a
You
streaming
really
schedule
can.
and which ones people want to see.
Oh
It's
my
tough.
god.
It's so very, very,
Yeah,
very,
he may not
very
play it.
different.
I know.
from
I know.
everything
Is it just
that
Lewis?
used to be.
Okay, I'll just say
And
Lewis if that's okay.
I think a lot of people don't understand that. I think a lot of people are still living in the past. Well, I don't understand why Phil can't play this game, this game, this game, this game, this game, and this game within a 1 month period.
I've seen
be good at all
some
of them, master
gameplay
all
of
of those systems,
Amnesia the Bunker,
not
and
make fun
I
of the game
love
or have
frictional
criticism
games. I
of the
love
game.
Soma. I
What are you
love
talking
Amnesia
about?
series.
What
Period.
planet do we live on?
So
It's just
I
not
might be
possible.
biased.
You
What planet?
understand?
I don't know. What planet do you live on?
So
Fuck.
anyway,
God, he's
I want
so
you guys to
stupid.
understand.
But
I'm doing my best.
Amnesia the
I am.
Bunker,
And, you know,
it
it's
looks
gonna be a
very
stressful
good.
month to month and a
Very,
half.
very good.
It is. Trying to play all these
Luis.
hot games and juggle. The thing is, I would much rather be in a situation where I have so much going on and everyone is enjoying the stuff I'm putting out in a situation where there's nothing going on and everyone's bored.
G-Man saying
I'd
he
much rather have it
lives
like
in the
it is now.
90s just
But it
reminds
does
me of
make it a
BoJack
lot
Horseman.
more
You know, even though, but BoJack is
for me.
more,
Okay? I
much
hope you
more
understand
likable.
that.
You know, he was
what I will
famous
say
at
is,
one point,
listen,
and
you
he's just
can't
trying to
stop
chase that. Also,
idiots
BoJack
on
has
the
more
internet
money than Phil ever will.
from doing and saying what they do. You can't. All right? What you can do is you can let it get to you. I'm not letting it get to you. I'm not even
Phil
paying
lives
attention.
on
I wouldn't
planet
have even known
Jeff.
about people making fun of my lightning comments in Zelda. If you guys didn't come to the stream and tell me about it and try to derail the stream,
Yeah,
quite frankly,
Hermit.
which a lot of
I
people
love Alpha
got
Beta
banned
Gamer.
because they were
Oh my
trying to
God,
constantly
love
go
it.
on my stream about it. I wouldn't even know about it. I don't pay attention to any of their shit. I don't. There's so many idiots out there. This is what they thrive on drama. They thrive on negativity and toxicity.
What?
Right?
I mean,
where's
we
the
watch
funny
you because
moments
you're so
montage of Phil
dramatic and
playing
negative.
Zelda, where he had a
It's-
good time. Where he had
This
a
is
fun
the most
boss fight,
toxic
where,
thing
you know,
I've ever
there's
seen
a
in my
mechanic you
life
figured
since
out
high
right
school,
away,
really.
Which happened in the playthrough. Notice that
That
doesn't
says
get
something.
highlighted. It's only the one moment that someone feels looks bad or out of context. You know, that's what gets
Because
highlighted.
it all
and that's
looks
what
bad.
becomes
We're not
the white
alone.
noise
There are
of
much
the
more of
internet
us
that tries to bring you
that
down.
are.
In life,
It's
you
not a
can't let that shit
collective
bring you down.
delusion. It's
You can't.
fact.
If that
It's
was the
bad.
case 15 years ago, when I first started getting criticism for my videos, I would have quit. When the first "This Is How You Don't Play" came out, I would have quit. I'm not going to quit based on a bunch
but
of
you
idiots causing
use
drama
the
on the
hate
internet.
to
But I'll
fuel
say this:
you.
I'm not going to sit here
Oh,
talk
you're
about
such
it,
an underdog hero.
when it's happening because there's no
we
point.
love you,
Notice
Philly.
this was like over a week ago when that shit was happening. I purposefully ignored it because I was like, there's no way that I want to deal with that shit when I'm trying to juggle all this other stuff. I'm already stressed out, and I know that there's all this good stuff coming.
Shut
That's
up.
the point, right?
Oh my God.
What you do is you just give them more bait for what they want, right? So, but I just wanted to let you know, because now I came back to Zelda last night.
For what they want.
I did see
I
a lot
hate the
of
way he
attitudes.
says
I got some
want.
comments overnight and everything.
What they want.
Playthrough. You know, I made a comment during the Zelda playthrough last night about the lightning bullshit. You know, and I have the right to do that.
Yeah, you made a comment about it today. Stop talking about it. Talk about something nice.
You think I'm off base?
Okay.
That's perfectly
Talk
fine.
about anything.
But I should have the right to say
please.
what I want during my own fucking playthrough and not feel like I'm walking on eggshells, like someone's going to be offended or someone out there's going to make a video about it. I don't give a shit. I never have.
Oh,
I never will.
You really don't?
Let them do their own bullshit outside
He doesn't
of
give
my
a shit,
streams.
guys.
If you haven't noticed,
He doesn't
it
care
literally didn't affect
at all.
my streams in any way, shape, or form. We've been having a
It
great
didn't
time
affect his streams, except for he got really mad and made himself look even dumber.
It doesn't affect shit. So let them do what they want. And they can kiss my fucking ass for all I care. I mean, I'm 41 years old.
I will not kiss your ass. It probably smells bad, and also you don't have one. Exactly, Logan. Exactly. Welcome to the internet. You're stupid and you have very thin skin.
Okay.
What? That was like a 40-minute segment. Oh my God.
Today, we're doing Mano. I'm just going to call her Mano from now on. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name.
Mano.
No one seems to be giving me a direct pronunciation of her name. I haven't heard her name said once in the game.
Because you can't do anything. You're too white.
So I'm
You're
just gonna
too
say her name
white
is
to do
Mano.
any of this other shit, you know?
If it's wrong,
He's too white.
I actually don't give a shit. Her name is Mano from now on. Or I'll start calling her Minnow.
No, it's Meno.
Okay. That's
It's
what
not
I'm
that
trying
hard.
today.
Meno.
Reason being, because she seems like an interesting hybrid. She's got
Absolutely
interesting
flame.
strikes and juggles.
Yeah,
She also has a lot
they're
of throw
both
mix stuff. So once
disgusting
you get
human
it
beings,
forward,
and they're
you
awful. I don't think they're
immediately
humans,
buff
actually.
the throw damage for a second throw that will be ridiculously damaging.
Yeah, he
So,
could Google
I
it.
feel like there's actually
There's
certain
like a speaker
characters
button where
who are actually gonna be
it'll
very
repeat
weak against
you know,
her
the way
because
it's
of throw
supposed to be
mix-up.
said.
I think that throw
Right
mix-ups
back
are
at
actually
you.
strong in Street Fighter 6. So we'll see today. I'm gonna try her out, and you know, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know if it's going to be a character
I didn't know that.
I really like
Dan,
or a character that I don't want to play again. We'll see. But
Yeah, that
I'm
would be
gonna try
helpful
today. That is
if
my
he did that, but he's not going to do
character
it.
that I'm focusing on today.
Wait, did I
We're gonna
not
do
say it
the
right?
guide.
It's fine.
We're going to do combo
Man,
trials,
no.
and we're going to go into
Or did I say it
multiplayer
right?
and see how it goes.
I don't know. I'm
That's
better
it.
than he
No
is,
late
so
stream
I win.
tonight, because tonight I'm filming my private react videos for patrons. All right? But starting tomorrow and for the next 3 straight days, it is non-stop full-time game coverage for you guys. Tomorrow's main stream, Street Fighter 6 World Tour. We're finally going in the World Tour. We're checking out this single-player mode. We're going to see what it's all about. We're going to build up my custom avatar.
No, her name is Manon. Manon.
Weird.
That's it, right? Manon?
Character in Street Fighter.
Manon.
And then tomorrow night will be more chill Diablo fun. Then Tuesday, more Street Fighter 6. And either what I will do is do a multiplayer
He's a
session where I play with
successful
more Zenki
businessman,
and
yeah, with
or we'll try a
no
third new
delusions of
character.
grandeur,
We'll see. Okay?
and he's pronouncing Manoff.
We'll go from there. We'll see. I don't know what I want to do yet. And then Tuesday night will be more Zelda. So there you go. Mark your calendars. If you want to be there for the Zelda stream so I can sit there and make fun of Phil, that's when it is. Okay? And then Wednesday will be another Street Fighter 6 stream. It'll either, again, be just multiplayer or a new character. And then
I think about that sometimes, Sheldor. Like
Diablo 4.
I think we talked about it some on
and then
Thus when we were talking about Derek. Like, is there any chance of redemption?
Will be a 5-day stream.
At Mama on. Hell yeah.
I do have a React show scheduled for Saturday, but I will have other days with full-time gaming, and the whole focus is Street Fighter 6 during day streams. Diablo and Zelda during night streams. Right? That week after, my day off actually will be a Wednesday, because that Thursday, which I believe is the 22nd, is the premiere of Final Fantasy 16, which I absolutely will be playing on release day. Okay? So
people say that he rocks because his back hurts, but I think I've said this before. I know I have. I've got back issues. I don't rock.
I'm planning
it's
to do
just
it
his.
for a while, actually,
It's
because I think the
it's
next
the
major
tism.
high-profile new
That's
release
what it
coming
is. It's the tism.
will actually be like Pikmin in July.
Yeah,
and we'll see
I'm
how far
gone.
we can
My
get on
brain's
these games
done.
by then.
It's melted.
So there you go. Now, yes, we have something in the works. It is called DSP's DSP. Yes,
no. I saw a clip of this.
This is my
I saw a clip
upcoming
of
marathon. All right.
Oh no,
this is going to be a special event that's going to be coming up the first weekend of July. All right.
I do not want to rock. I just want to play games. You know. I don't want to rock. Yeah. What are you doing, old man? Please. Do something.
The first weekend of July.
No.
I'm doing a
I don't know
marathon,
what this is.
and that marathon is going to be a good variety of stuff. It's going to be gameplay.
A good variety. Is it going to be like the same thing that you always do?
It's going to be
drinking, gameplay.
There's going to be
tier maker.
It's going to be a party atmosphere. Right. It's going to be a way
party
to bring in.
I feel like he's already done this a bunch. I don't know who got leaned.
DSP,
I don't know.
Or DSP to the power of 2, which stands for DSP's Digital Summer Party.
Oh, stop it.
Start promoting it that way.
Oh no.
Obviously, hopefully I'm getting some promotional art and stuff soon. I hope. I guess we'll see. And it's going to be exciting.
J-Dog,
and we'll start planning for it soon.
If Phil is rocking,
really is, what would you like
don't come a knocking. I think that's very sound advice. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It's very sweet.
Do you want other gameplay of some sort during that? Tier maker. What kind of tier maker?
Burn all the ovens. Yeah, this is cringe as fuck.
For some reason, food gets people excited.
I think he would get a lot.
So what
like a better food gets you excited. He would get a better response if he actually set up a live stream from his backyard,
right?
And like grilled burgers, right? That would probably bring in a lot of people in a very positive manner, you know?
Macaroni and cheese and meatloaf and burgers, you know, all these classic American meals.
We're gonna rate American style meals.
Right, something like that.
Oh no!
When you think of different cultural foods, you think, oh well, Italy. Well, you got kinds of pasta.
Big ol' snort, dude. I don't trust him with fire,
special
but just
breads and things. You can rank all of those.
Yeah, the neighbors can say hi.
A lot of people don't
it's a win-win.
American fare, right? So I think we should maybe do something like that. But outside of that, what other?
Wait, I've got a sound for that. Hold on.
Oh boy! Figure this out over the course of the rest of the month. What kind of things would you like to see in the tier maker? My wife is going to look up several recipes online.
Midlife Crisis made that one. It's me and Panda Lee. We're not the same person, but we might be.
But other might be like a dessert. That'll be like American style food, like a summertime foods. Okay, so that's gonna be neat. It's gonna be a good event.
So an American style dessert, like summer dessert, would be watermelon, but I don't think he's gonna do that.
I think it'll go really well early July. But let's talk over the course of the rest of June about what exactly you guys would like to see. So mark your calendars. Sunday, July
I know it 2nd. Does, J-Dog. You know, you find the weirdest talents sometimes, and that's mine. It's weird. Key lime pie would be good, actually.
Not confusing at all.
But I would like to watch him.
Catchy. At least you can remember the name of it, right?
Eat something that's good for him.
Say, well, what is the
because we know he doesn't do that, you know?
No one's gonna remember. It's Digital Summer Party. There you go.
No one's gonna remember because it doesn't matter.
So, outside of all of that, what else is there to really talk about? Well,
it would be a backyard stream of Cat struggling to get the grill on while he struggles to read a tiny screen for tips. Yeah,
I'll be honest.
That's accurate.
The games at this event look bad. I'm just feeling like it's hard to not be jaded about modern video games. And here's why I say this.
I almost guarantee that he didn't come up with that name. He did not. He has no original thoughts whatsoever.
Like, wow, a game, innovative idea, a thing we've never seen before. Right? Now it's like, what games do you even see these days that are like something that blew you away that you've never seen before? Every game that they're showing at this Xbox Showcase,
he's gonna do what I mentioned earlier.
Established genre or archetype we've already seen, right? Really?
Phil. Well, oh God, he's doing the tongue thing too. I hate it. I hate it. So he's gonna complain right now that nothing is original anymore. Well, he's not going to bring anything to the table whatsoever, and he's not going to bring any original stories whatsoever. Like Project 7 was just a mishmash of stuff that he's already seen other people do. God,
there was one game,
this dude
it starts playing. It's like, oh, it's Japanese culture, like feudal times, and all of a sudden demons start coming out. I'm like, okay,
that's my Yoshi impression.
Neo, so it's Wolong, so it's the games we just saw a million of in the last 2-3 years. Like, there's a million of this game, right? So it's hard to get excited.
It's fine.
Like Tears of the Goddess.
It's new takes, dude.
When it's just another game that looks the same as the others we've just played, right? And then you got a game, oh, it's third-person action, some platforming in there. Oh, so it's going to be like Hi-Fi Rush, right? Then there's another one, right?
No.
Oh, it's first-person exploration. It's a guy in a suit. He's on an oil rig, but everyone's gone. No one knows what's happened. He's investigating. Oh, so you mean it's like Subnautica, or it's like one of these first-person adventure games where you just read logs and try to solve puzzles. We played all
submarine one?
You understand? Like, I feel like I played that already. Yes, this is the latest, greatest one with better graphics, but it's the same game I played.
Yeah, why are you asking people for innovation when you can't provide it yourself?
And it's hard when it doesn't feel like there's that much innovation at all anymore. It's like people aren't really trying to make something different. They're just trying
They
to make
are
something that they know
trying.
will
We've
sell
been
because
telling
people bought it
stories for
already.
hundreds
You know
of
what I
thousands
mean?
of years.
That's
What
frustrating.
do you want?
You know, the Xbox Showcase should be a showcase of just that. Games that are now Xbox showing off all the talent of the studios they bought and saying, here's what we're going to do different from if you're playing on PC or if you're playing on PlayStation. Here's the innovation,
typing
here's
hard.
the variety, here's the true new fun you're going to get having the Xbox series of consoles. I didn't get that impression. Watching the Xbox presentation.
Oh, Under the Waves? Okay, I'm going to go look that up because it sounds interesting.
They're just shoveling them out. It's a shovel at this point. They're going, here's the games you play. Here's some more of the same. Here's some more of the same. Here's some more of the same.
He has no idea what he's talking about.
Here's a good way to put it. Let's say you absolutely love chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream.
Oh, here we go with the chocolate hot dog reference. Chocolate strawberry hot dog.
Chocolate ice cream all the time. And then all of a sudden, someone comes out and says, hey, here's a new kind of chocolate ice cream. Okay, so you eat that.
Chocolate.
Oh, it's pretty good. I like that they did something a little different with chocolate ice cream. But then this company over here, here's another kind of chocolate ice cream. And this company over here, well, here's another kind of chocolate. Here's another. Every company all of a sudden is making chocolate ice cream, and that's it.
Chocolate.
Okay. Well, at one point you're going to get tired of chocolate ice cream.
Oh, well, okay. Under the Waves is relevant to Death Stranding and Subnautica. I am sold.
Chocolate
Hell yeah.
chocolate brownie, chocolate light, Rocky Road with chocolate. What the fuck? I've had enough of chocolate.
Stop.
I want something new now. But no one will make it because they only want to push out chocolate because that's what sells. Right?
I mean, just
that's what's going on right now.
God, I hate when people repeat the same word over and over in the dumbest way worst.
It was very different 10 years ago.
Yeah, chocolate strawfish.
I remember 2013.
Yeah, it's called options. Like, there's different flavors of games. Somebody said it's iteration.
Hit after hit.
You know, it's like chocolate sugar. But other companies, they're going to put their own spin on it, and it's going to be different. Like, suck a dick, dude. Seriously.
Happening in gaming. And now it's like, I watch an entire presentation, and I haven't seen a single game that stood out that looked different from anything else.
Hey, man, I want you to suck a dog off.
He's just the worst. He's the worst kind of person. Give to me, but I'm not going to do any. I'm not going to have any understanding. I'm not going to do anything to give back. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to be understanding. None of it. None of it. And then I'm going to complain about it when you do give it to me.
I'm having a great time with video games, but it is hard for me to not get jaded when it seems like the companies aren't really trying that hard anymore to do something different.
Oh my God, you don't do anything. You don't try.
Generic third-person action game that either looks like anime or Japanese culture. You know what I mean? I don't want to play the next
I don't want to play a game with Japanese
where there's a mystery,
people.
everyone's missing, you got to read blogs and solve puzzles. I've done this. I've played that game 12 times already. I want something new.
Tell someone what you want. Come up with a story.
Is anyone even trying to do anything new? Or is the risk too great?
Oh my God, I might explode.
Fail, now you got a business,
oh my God, I might explode. I might die.
It's kind of making me worried about the future of games in a lot of ways. We just had Sony. Did Sony do anything groundbreaking? No. Now we have Xbox. Did Xbox do anything groundbreaking today?
Did you guys hear that sound he made?
Then who's going to do it?
Worried.
If it ain't going to be the big boys, then who's going to be the one to take the chance to do something different, to step outside the comfort zone and make something truly unique? And when you say, well, there are truly unique games, but they need a $600 VR headset, $600 VR headset, I say, well, then you fail. Because the whole point of innovation is creating it within the means that people can enjoy it. Not, oh, we have innovation, but you have to invest insane amounts of money to experience the innovation. That's just elitist innovation then. And that doesn't count. You know what I mean?
Daglo, it definitely feels like he's
different opinions. Lipsian says, I don't think he'll ever get anything truly new anymore. It feels like everything's already been done.
So that he can have any excuse to drop any game ever.
Dine says, you're not supposed to question the product. Just get excited for the next product. You're right. I mean, that seems like the mentality you're supposed to be buying into the hype train no matter what. Don't criticize. Don't actually consciously think about what you're saying. Just get hyped.
They've lost their way.
Right? Gavian says there's only so many stories you can tell. It's unlikely we'll get something truly innovative if everything's already been done. See, here's the truth. I don't believe that at all. I really don't. I don't believe everything's been done.
He doesn't believe it, but he's not going to put in any effort
within a 10 to 15 year period. Gaming advanced massively. We had a huge spike in gaming.
You try to come up with a story that hasn't been done. Okay,
and what happened is you had a bunch of people
really
all throw their hats into the ring of making games.
You know, verging on impossible, right?
I do feel like there's innovation to be had. I do. The question is, who's going to be the one to get noticed for it?
Yeah, and that's ironic because they're both the biggest consumers.
They're not getting the highlight they deserve because they don't have the giant budgets. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the opportunity to get the limelight. And there probably are outstanding games out there.
What are you talking about indie games studios for? Because you don't even play indie games.
By big companies.
You don't
now
do
big
it.
Companies don't take the chances anymore. That's the problem.
This is
says the law of diminishing
big
returns
irony stream because he doesn't play indie games.
I absolutely
he doesn't play indie games. He just plays the big ones.
Now is diminishing returns.
Literally only AAA.
I'm so excited for this event. You watch. Wow, all the same shit again.
Man.
Like, I mean, yeah, some of it looks like it's good. It'll be a better version of what I've already played, but you're still playing the same shit you already play.
Well, you know what? It's a good thing for that Steam and Epic Game Store are there because if everybody was like Phil, then indie games would not fucking exist. God damn it!
There is a mantra out there.
He sucks. He sucks.
If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Right?
If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. That's not even how it's said.
That's how you get Call of Duty.
Fucking dumbass, dude.
That's how you get mad at
Duty.
You know what I mean? That's how you get NBA 2K. That's how you get same exact fucking game every year and charge you full price for it, and people are somehow brainwashed to say, "Oh yes, I must."
It's just irony,
the truth about that too,
hypocrisy central today. Like, I don't want to play the same thing over and over, but I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 16. Also, I'm playing the newest Zelda. Like, really, man? Come on.
But people buy it, and it's the best-selling Pokemon ever because they're just brainwashed to say, "Don't ask for better." Just expect the same.
Oh my God!
As long as it leads up to those check boxes that we're looking for and checks the boxes, we're good. That's not a good mentality to have as a consumer. You want to ask for better. You don't want
stop. You can't teach anyone how to consume. You're so bad at everything.
Graphics, and then we all pay $70 for it. You understand? We have to be demanding better, or else things won't get better.
Guys, we have to demand better. Hi, Tryon. You can type in all caps if you want to.
Anyway, this is an interesting discussion to have. I'm glad we're having it today. It's something different to do on the podcast.
I'm glad we're having this discussion, guys. This is so nice.
That's why I do this
so
show.
Nice.
It's hilarious because some people are like, just don't do the podcast, just play the games. Yeah, but isn't it fun to have
you should just play the games because you're fucking crying about not having enough time, you dumb shit.
Here's my goal with this show.
If somebody said no adaptation, if he were that fish that was like coming onto land, it'd still be the fish that didn't get onto land, right? You know what I mean?
That's the whole point.
Thank you, Tryon. Thank you.
And now
it's not a discussion. That's right. It's a fucking lecture.
The discussion now, you're like, this kind of has a point.
It's a little piss baby lecture. It's a little.
I've done my job. You understand?
Bitch baby rant.
I'm not trying to get everyone jaded out there. I'm just trying to get people to get out of this brainwash mentality of hype. There's so much.
Oh my God!
We are groupthink mentality. Everything is hype. Everything must be consumed, and that's a bad mentality to have. You have to be thinking from an intelligent perspective, comparing things to other things. You have to see big picture. And a lot of people don't do that. You just see, there was so much hype for today. Everything was great. No.
Oh, that was really jiggly. Oh my God.
Different direction. Okay. Arkham, I did get your email and thank you. Sorry again. I get everyone's emails. I just don't respond to most
thank you for the feet pics. I love them.
Thank you for that. Okay.
Well, they are in a cult. They are. They just are.
What did you just say? You're telling me the biggest entertainment medium on planet Earth is not serious business. That's what you're telling me.
Oh my God.
But movies are serious business, and TV is serious business, and music is serious business.
Stop.
That's ludicrous. That is a really stupid mentality to have. Really. That's like, and that's what I've heard. Oh, we can let.
Is that confirmed? Did he spend $700 on that stupid wheel?
No, it is. In fact, now video games are more serious
all right, let's see.
All that other shit. They've jumped over. It is what business, and you're telling me what's hilarious is what I did see your. Thank you. Everything was great. Other things, reality to have. You have to be thinking from an intelligent perspective, comparing things to other things. You have to see there was so much hype here, and a lot of people don't do that. They just see, there was so much hype for today. Everything was great. No.
How was that? Was that everything you hoped it would be? I hope it was because that was terrible.
What do you think?
Let's go.
Full attempts at making something seem different, like a rubbish game that's zombies,
comparing
but it has
things
John Carpenter's
to other
name
things
slapped on it to make it look like it's a different game.
Weird.
That's exactly right. Because again, you looked at. I don't even know what that game is. We watched it, right? We watched it together, and you're like John Carpenter's Toxic Shithole or whatever it's called. And it's like, what is it? Is it Left 4 Dead?
That
is it a story-based campaign? Is it co-op survival? Is it single player? I don't even know. when you've shown off your game, and the highlight of the game is John Carpenter's
nice.
name on it,
Okay.
you've already failed.
Tryon
I need to
has
know at least what the game is. I
told
don't
us
even know what
that
game is
pre-order
right now,
for
and it's obvious they don't want
Starfield
you to
is
know.
available
They just
right
want you to
now.
know it's
If
John
anybody
Carpenter
is
and
into
get hyped
that,
for a John Carpenter game.
it's
Just 'cause
terrifying.
John
You're
Carpenter
welcome,
is a really
Grimner.
good movie,
It's my
right?
pleasure.
So that is pretty sad. Well, Juan, I hope your uncle has a great birthday on Friday. I don't know why you're telling me about it.
Yeah, from what I've
but I hope he
seen,
has a good birthday
it does look good. I have some friends that are very excited
Oh
about
man!
it.
All right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. It's already past noon, which I didn't even realize. Well, one of those days.
Oh
Let's
my
do
God!
shout-outs.
It was
Let's
like
get
that emote, the
shout-outs
finger
going.
straight
So at
into
least
the
we get
fucking
shout-outs
ear.
out of the way
Oh my
before we
God!
begin. And then if we have time for Q&A or whatever, we'll do it. But I definitely don't want to let these shout-outs go too long. So let's do this, okay? So
Watch there be like 2 shout-outs and he just cries about it.
we start
Why are
today
you fuming?
with some overnight tips.
No.
All right.
Hey, stop.
Start off today.
Stop that.
With a $29.99 tip.
99. I hate that.
Right.
I hate that.
So let's do
Is
it.
it
Is
Game Cocker, you think? Probably. Game
Cocker.
Cocker.
It is the great Game
Let's go.
Tracker. Who supported
Yep.
the stream overnight. Let's get them up on the leaderboard.
What
to
is this
start
guy
today.
doing? Like sending Phil money at night? Oh, okay. That's what I thought her meant. 99.99. He does it like I just talk
not
through
correct.
my nose there, and that's how he
Okay.
does it. Oh, it's so bad.
And let's see what Game Tracker has to say about today. He says, Mano or Marisa, huh? Whatever you choose, you're trying another fighter who doesn't really have a fully
Cuck
invincible
Tracker.
reversal outside of a super. Best of luck.
That's funny.
As for a tip, I'm fresh out of general
God.
gameplay. Instead, I want to bring up something specific to your gameplay. Here's a question. What do you believe your biggest
Wow,
weakness is when
Michael,
it comes to
you
ranked
tell him.
play? Before I continue, because he says more, I'll tell you right now.
I don't know if he watches live. Do we ever see him in chat? I don't care enough to notice. But if anybody else has noticed, that'd be cool.
Throw breaking becomes muscle memory after a while. When you're in a
Oh
mix-up
no!
situation.
Oh no! We're getting
someone's gonna try to throw
advice.
you, and you learn the pattern, and then you break. I can do it in certain games. All right, Super Turbo.
Oh, so he never watches live? No.
All right, because I've played the most of them. Street Fighter D Third Strike to some extent I can do it, but in Street Fighter 6, that is a huge
Interesting.
weakness. I get thrown all the time, and I almost never throw break. So that's definitely a problem. That's number one. Number two.
So do you think like he goes back to the end of the podcast in the mornings when he does just to hear Phil's
what to do to get out
shitty answer? Probably.
My character has a true reversal,
if you're dented
then I
enough to
can
send him
usually get out of that
$30 a
situation.
day, then you
But outside of
probably
that,
will go try
like,
to hear
should I be
the answer you paid for.
blocking and then doing drive reversal? Should I try to parry? Should I just block and wait for an opening and try to move?
That's right.
Should I
He
do a
has no
reversal
muscle
move
or memory.
overdrive move?
This
Should
fucking
I
guy.
try just a standard drive impact? And it seems like it's a gamble, it's a risk, and I'm just guessing. And when I guess, I almost always guess wrong. So if I'm getting rushed down in the corner, I almost
because
always
you're
lose,
stupid.
I get stuck in the corner. That's a definite problem online for me. And then, just in general, the drive meter usage, I'm not really using it as much. Like, I definitely should be using more parries, I feel. Drive impact, I'm starting to use now, but I need to learn better timings and better opportunities to use it. And, I'm really having a problem countering drive impact. Not to say that everyone's spamming it and it's a huge deal like it was in the beta for me.
Oh my God, why don't you practice?
Drive impact,
You could practice off screen. You could do that, but you won't.
I admit it. I'm the slow reflexes.
I'm a
think,
slug.
Again, playing the game a longer term, it will become more second nature to me, but it's something that I have to do. A lot of people playing Street Fighter 6, you got to understand, this is what they've been playing for a week straight. They haven't played anything else. I played Street Fighter 6.
You
I played
probably
Diablo 4.
should have done that.
Zelda. I've
done all this stuff. I'm a saint. I am the saint of gaming. I am Saint Phil of the games.
So I have a lot of weaknesses. Not enough or no throw breaks. Not knowing what to do to get out of a corner in a situational where I'm being rushed down, and just drive impact use in general.
I
have a lot of
care.
weaknesses right now.
I don't care.
Okay?
Oh, I don't care.
Now, let's continue on. He says, there are plenty of common weaknesses out there, like self-doubt, difficulty with execution, or not knowing how to formulate a game plan. What would you say yours is? I think I just
No, can we just not talk about
Actually, it might be
Street
you have two, although one is personal, the other is because of your job. Job one is essentially lack of knowledge experience, a result of the limitations of your playtime. What about the personal one? My take on this is my next tip, but I want to hear your thoughts before you read it. Well, I already did. I already told you.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I
the
agree
burn
there.
half his face story just didn't even happen. Didn't happen.
Had more time or unlimited time to play
You
Street
see?
Fighter,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? You know what I am
likely
saying?
Probably tried every of the 18 characters already, and would have been practicing and maybe how do I get the drive impact on reaction or whatever, practicing that out. I don't even really know what all the drive impact animations look like yet.
Oh, I don't care. We don't care.
I don't even know yet.
Oh, I don't care. I really don't care. Oh my God.
Okay, on to the next tip. And this is a $20 tip again from Game Checker. Thank you.
Oh my God. More.
Let's see here.
Do you think he was like, I forgot to tell you good night, Phil? Good night, Daddy. Good night. Sorry, I forgot to send it to my first tip. Hey, read it. Just read it. Go, come on, go.
Which means it's gonna glasses time already.
Herman? I don't watch Friends, but I believe that.
I really mean
That's
it. Game Checker's been a humongous proponent of me playing Street Fighter 6. Thank you so much.
Proponent? Is that?
I just want people to
that's not the right word, is it? Is it component?
Not the financial
not proponent.
tips.
Is it proponent? I could be wrong. Oh fuck, I'm doubting myself.
That's
Help!
helped me dramatically this week.
A UFO
really
hat in Discord.
I don't have time to do all
Okay,
this
hold on.
research and everything. And it's helping me a ton. I feel like I'm much better at the game simply because he's been helping me. And thank you so much, Game Checker, because of that. Okay, he says, this is the second tip. Okay, he had to say that because sometimes PayPal...
Oh, it's right? Okay,
seems like
okay.
the order's
All right.
working now. It actually seems like PayPal may have caught up and is working properly again. I hope. He says, anyway, my answer is in a word, tilt. It's natural for a person to become heated over a competitive game. I'm no stranger to that myself, but emotions really do get to you.
Thank you for the UFO hat. I'm going to upload it now.
Gameplay. Most glaring moments tend to be scramble situations where you're suddenly losing your confidence, playing desperately or extremely aggressively. When trying to stay solid could easily win you the round. I've seen you lose with Dalsim, where you're hugely in the lead. You decided to approach recklessly. I saw Tilted Phil try to rush down the secret boss of Kirby in the Forgotten Land. That did not work. In the right headspace, you play exceptionally solidly, particularly with anti-airs. Being mindful when you're tilted and focusing on staying
No, you
solid,
don't. You really don't
you're
play
right.
very solidly. You just don't.
1,000,000% agree that I can get tilted, heated, whatever you want to call it.
It floats.
And
Oh my
when you
God,
get
did
hot
you
under
make
the collar,
this? Or did
and I
you
turn
make
into
this
the
Luna?
Hulk, I start punching my joystick. I start swearing. I want to rip my shirt off. Ah! Yes, you're absolutely. That's absolutely correct.
Cool. I like when you make faces and like scream like a children's entertainer.
And the thing is, that's a side of me a lot of you have probably not seen in a while. Arguably, maybe the last few times you've seen it is me playing like a FromSoft game on a boss I just can't beat, and I'm trying for the millionth time to beat him, and it's really getting to me. I'm really getting fucked up, fucking pissed at it or whatever.
You know, you made this.
Yeah,
I love it.
I hear
it's so
you.
cool.
I'm with you there. That's
it's
something
my
that
favorite shade.
is going
Thank
to
you.
come better in time. And if you want to know the truth, this is actually the truth. I'm better at it now than I used to be. I used to get heated all the time. If I would start to have things go wrong, I would get upset, like real upset. And then that's it, because once you're upset, your game is thrown off. It's crazy because sometimes when you're upset, you can play better, and that's actually happened.
Okay,
I get so
that's
upset,
great.
I'm like, nah, fuck this,
I love the UFO so
But
much. Thank you.
Definitely,
Thank you, Luna.
in Street Fighter 6, I've
really
been
cool.
playing worse when I get
big
more
preach.
agitated.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. I have to agree
Agitated.
that that's something
We
I
were
have to work
watching.
on.
I was watching
That'll come again
WPIG this
with more
morning, and there was a
confidence, with
compilation
more
of him
comfort.
just
It's weird 'cause it's
smashing
almost every time I play the game, I'm playing a new character.
his
Right?
controllers
So I'm not
into
confident.
the table and stuff,
Once
and
I
like
play this
breaking the
character several
table
times
and
I
breaking
kinda
the
know, okay, I know
controllers.
the
It's
matchup, I
crazy.
know what to do here. I'm in my
It's
group.
just
Then
insane.
that more
It is like a hat.
will come. Do you see? There you go.
No, it's fine. I can like
Okay.
size it down and stuff. It's fine.
I received a $5 tip.
It's fine. I like it. Here. Oh, I could. Here, I'll size it down a little bit if that's not what you had in mind.
From an anonymous tipper, says, I
Like
just
that.
watched the Starfield
Space
presentation.
fucking
It was
bar.
happening while I was doing this podcast.
I actually have that
In my
sound,
opinion,
dude.
It looks like another generic Bethesda RPG. There you go. Well, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I think I only saw like a half an hour of the Xbox presentation. I may see tonight. My wife wants to watch it, and we'll watch it together, and then we'll probably watch the
I was watching a compilation when I heard that,
I'll be able to talk about
and I immediately recorded it. It's just so dented and funny.
Yeah.
Space fucking bar.
I'll let you know my opinion.
Space
I
fucking
personally
bar.
don't want to give an opinion until I see it. So, but there you go. I received a $2 tip from Anso Kamaru. So I think you're way too jaded. Back in the day, games were similar too, but small things were different here and there. You had 10,000 platformers, but a lot of
Get
them
him
were
on some
fantastic
Kamaru.
because they did what they did well. If the game's too different, people ignore it, yourself included. There's nothing wrong with games being similar if they do enough
Oh my
different
God!
and
Tell
grit.
him.
There are 3 anime JRPGs, but they're all unique with their own properties. There's nothing wrong with that. There were fantastic games shown. Everyone has their own opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think you're being overly negative. See, you're actually talking about way before I am. I'm talking about the era of, like, when I started on YouTube. Into, let's say, the first 5 years I was a YouTuber. So let's say
no, we're not talking about then. We're talking about now.
Let's try that again. 2008 through like 2013, 2014.
Now he's.
I feel
now
like
he's
there was
what?
a hell of a lot more innovation in gaming back then. There were new
because
styles
it was
of games.
new stories for
then.
then. Oh, dude, this is. Am I having a stroke?
Like a tie-in. Like, for example, if you remember, they were like, oh, the first time that this major game is getting a license or is being done seriously. Remember Batman Arkham Asylum?
What?
Everyone freaked out. Oh my god, it's the first really serious Batman game that is
really? Yeah, he's fucking moving it. Like, what?
Now it's kind of like, I feel like we've done that too, and now there's no more innovation even in that regard. Like, what first time
how about you and
property can be into a video game that
can't
hasn't really been done yet, right?
I can't do it.
I feel like a lot of things that were innovative, they can't even be innovative anymore, or maybe we're just not trying
hard enough.
How the hell flopped her? Yeah.
No.
I hear what you're saying, though, but you're talking about a different era. Like, you're talking about classic.
Oh, God,
you're
no.
right.
He's not talking about the different era. Oh, my God, you're being cynical and a prick.
Right. By the mid to late
now.
80s into the early 90s, they became jaded and the same game pushed out 1,000,000 times. Then what happened?
Yeah, exactly, Herman. I had mentioned that earlier. He doesn't pay attention to indie games. He only plays AAA. He only plays big titles. So what the fuck is he talking about, dude?
After that, PS1 and N64. And what happened in that time period? Huge innovation. Games that dramatically improved. Tried new things.
Oh my God, I can't.
But now, where's the technology going? We can't even get the games to run at a solid 60 frames per second on the consoles.
Oh my God.
So how can we push technology further, right? It seems like we've plateaued with innovation and technology and everything.
Okay, well, you tell the gaming studios what you want, Master Phil, okay? And then maybe we'll get some good games for once in our shitty fucking lives, you know?
From Pizza Turtle. Try not to get too stressed. Remember, your schedule is arbitrary. Most of your watchers don't care if you break your schedule.
Like, you can see his leg bouncing.
Actually, I disagree there.
Or it was.
I actually
I disagree
now. Get upset if I break my schedule. On a day when I was here and I'm not.
No one gives a shit.
But I'm a rarity when it comes to content creation. And the fact that I have a set schedule that is consistent. And I'm here 99% of the time.
I watch another streamer almost every day who streams at the same time, but he does it right and stays later if he needs to, or starts earlier.
And this
very smart, you know?
Happened and that kind of sucked, right? But
exactly, Logan. Yeah, and he won't play them.
I'm consistent. I put out content on a regular basis. You cannot say that I'm a wishy-washy guy who's undependable, right? You can't. I'm here all the time.
That's the truth, though. You are here all the time, but
I don't know about that. What I will say is it's good that we can adjust
You're completely unreliable and stupid.
Okay, I got another dollar tip here.
Yeah, this is an interesting segment. Like, I hate it a lot, but it's very, very interesting.
If new games are bad, play older ones or indie games. Don't chase day one views. But again, you have to understand something.
Look at that. Look at that leg bounce, dude.
The amount of views
you are chasing.
It's not about that anymore. It used to be
are we all crazy? What's happening?
I don't care about the overall views I'm getting on anything. I care about a game that's going to engage my audience, get people coming back to the streams, and overall enjoying
and giving you those huge views, right? Because you're Mr. Views.
That's the content. That's what it's all about.
So it's about the money.
Quality content, enjoyable to the audience. They enjoy it. They support it, right? But
yeah, right. If the views don't matter, then why do you chase it, Phil?
Man, you really goofed. You skipped that major release and everyone wanted to see it, and you didn't play it, right? Or,
it seems like all the smart people are in his chat today, the people that have a little bit of common sense.
People would complain and say you're playing the wrong games. You know, when you're a variety content creator,
his voice is doing some interesting things recently. The wrong games.
Answer. There is no right way. There is just finding a way to maintain and understanding you can't please everyone all the time. There's no way. There's people who want more indie games. There's people who want more of a certain genre of game. There's people right now who wish I would drop everything and just play Street Fighter.
Misspell patience.
At the same time, there's people right now
the voice cracks are very interesting. You think, okay, so he's going through something. Maybe he's going through puberty again, but like in reverse, like Benjamin Button. Do you think not Benjamin Button? That's you know what I mean. It's not Benjamin Button exactly. Maybe that's what's happening. He's just progressing, and he has what?
Oh.
Oh my God.
All right, what time is it? I'm trying to see how much time we have left.
BITW awesome. Hello. Hello.
A new character today.
He gets caught out for distractions, friends.
You can't be going super lengthy with
okay. All right. I see.
Right?
Hello. Bill. All right. Yeah, the criticism thing. I like the theory that he's just going through puberty again, but in reverse.
Let's unplug. Oh, I have a super chat to shout out, but let's unplug for the gaming stuff. Let's see what we want to talk about for like 10 minutes, and then we'll end the show. So we'll do a little bit of, variety.
No.
Okay.
No.
The guy show
No.
low did a super chat saying first to 10 money match with side scrollers.
Yeah, I like the reverse puberty theory. It's fun.
First
fun
to 10 money match with side scrollers. First of all, I gotta make a lot of assumptions.
No, we're gonna watch the rest of this. Unfortunately,
fighter.
We've already been here for like an hour and a half. What's another 10 minutes? So
you didn't even really say that, but I assume that's what you're saying. When you say side scrollers, you realize that's more than one person, right?
Yeah.
I assume again. I have to make another assumption.
Explain why he thinks women are gross.
You're saying
yeah.
Stuttering Craig.
It would.
But do any of the side scrollers even play Street Fighter? Right? Like,
do they even play Street Fighter?
What?
Wait, like what?
Now, let's be really honest here.
Why is that so outlandish, dude? They play a lot of Nintendo. Stop wiping whatever's in your ear on your pants.
After all the stuff that's happened since March, with me and side scrollers, right? Does it really make sense to possibly want to have any other interaction with them? Do you really think that really is the best thing for me and my community?
Oh my God, you are
honestly,
so hurt.
You know,
I'm so sorry. Who hurt you?
Every time
Who hurt you?
that my name comes up in the conversation with side scrollers, all it is toxic shit against me and my community. Like,
does it make you mad that they make more money off of you than you make off of you?
In the right,
that's pretty interesting if you think about it.
We all get pulled into the drama. Like, what? Let's realistically, and I'm making a lot of assumptions here because I don't even know that's what you're saying. But let's hypothetically say.
Oh my God, doesn't even know what he's talking about. Doesn't know what the question was and is going to go ahead and boom, jump into the deep end.
What exactly would be the benefit of doing this event? Okay? He's not a Street Fighter player. It doesn't mean anything if I
Phil
beat
fucking
him,
burnt the bridge.
right?
He
At all.
lied
It
to
means
them
absolutely nothing.
for
All right?
hours.
My
and
viewers
hours
don't
and
care
hours.
about it at all.
And
My
then
viewers
just,
don't care about me seeing you play a non-Street
dude.
Fighter player in Street Fighter, right? Who cares? And all this does is this would create benefit for side scrollers because it would give them something else to talk about regarding me. By the way, again, writing my coattails, getting
Phil
content
talks about
out
them
of me, milking
way more than
content
they talk
out of
about
internet
him.
drama. Correct? Am I correct? That's what it would be.
That's what you're doing.
It would be 1,000,000%
drama,
benefit
bro.
on their side because now they can talk about it. They can hype it up. Oh my God, will Craig stand a chance against Phil? Will he even win a round?
Yeah, that's
will he
right.
actually
Everybody
surprise
on
everyone
side
and
scrollers
dominate or
actually
whatever,
has their
right?
own thing, their
Build
own
up drama or
businesses,
whatever.
everything.
But who
He's
on
been
earth
angry
from
since
my side of
Thursday. I want to know what
perspective would
happened
give two
on
shits
Wednesday
about
for
that?
real.
These guys have already
They play games, dude.
milked every drop of attention, money that they could get out of the one interview I gave
They could get more.
Right?
They could get more.
They have for 3
really
months
could.
milked the shit out of me. So what makes you think I want to give them anything else? Here you go. Charles said exactly right. They're just going to get thousands of dollars or more super chats from your haters.
They didn't get
exactly.
Did they
right.
get 20K? I
Why
don't know.
the
I don't
fuck
care.
would
I don't
do
care
that?
actually. Whatever.
I'm not going to be getting that. I'm not going to be getting any giant benefit out of it whatsoever. There's nothing on my end of personal benefit here. All this would be doing is taking time away from me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like 2K. God, what a little baby. Yeah, milk, like some kind of cow.
Why would I give two shits about that? Right?
Yeah, they didn't really milk it. They were venting, which is their fucking right. It's their channel.
There you go.
Haven't you told people who like want to bitch about things to have their own streams?
So by the way,
they did.
I guess the answer would be no, but I don't even know what you're talking about because this is the first time anyone said anything like that. But that's why I'm not
so it
doing
was way
nonsense
less than
like
20K, though, is the point.
Right? Okay.
Okay, maybe done now, Phil. Please. Hey, come on.
All right.
Stop. Pay attention. Please. Oh my god. Somebody asked him what PG he's rocking. Oh my god, shut up. Stop giving him money.
No, it's not. I'm just ignoring this person. There you go.
Oh my god, it's a troll tip.
Okay. So, anything last second you guys want to talk about? I played both of those South Park games once.
Play the goddamn game.
What PJs am I rocking today? I'm once again wearing the Breath of the Wild PJ pants today.
Don't.
There you go. So anyone who says I'm not a fan of Zelda because I get hit by lightning and I complain about it. Yeah. Well, you have Breath of the Wild pants.
Oh. No. Shut up.
Take that. Carliga says there's a troll adoring fan of Starfield just like Oblivion. That's disturbing. What's going on, Vorkushi? How are you today? No, we're not playing Arkham Knight today, Arkham. Sorry. Kuma Bear says, do a tier list about beverages because it's summer and it could be refreshing. You know, that would make sense. We could do a...
It could be refreshing. Oh, really good iced
beverages
tea.
Tier list.
No.
Refreshing beverages. We have to find out if there is one to use. But that could be cool.
He doesn't know that you can make your own tier maker. Oh, God.
All new
fuck.
1 terabyte
my
Series S console, likely because they think that you won't even be able to fit Starfield onto the Series S. Are you serious? That would suck. Imagine if
you can get an external hard drive. Stop digging.
On the console.
Ugh.
You're forced
you
to
can
buy
get an external hard drive.
Console. That'd be fucked up.
You can just do it. They're not
my wife wants
like
to play Starfield.
WD
on Game Pass.
Black or whatever it's called.
And what if it doesn't fit on her hard drive? That would be really fucked up.
They're not that expensive.
Huge problem for my.
They're not so bad.
Can you imagine?
Even for a terabyte.
You have to buy a ton of extra shit just to play this one game because we fucked up.
Well, 125 gigs
that would
is
be a
fine.
Huge problem, man. I hope that's not the
like,
case.
Red Dead Redemption is more than 125. So, toxicity. Yeah, exactly. Well, he's so dumb. Did I say I meant Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, I never heard of Fallout Frontier. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
No, I did not see it for 3 remake.
Yes.
When did that drop? I didn't see that.
Me too, Michael. But you know, what are you gonna do?
That was part of the presentation I saw this morning, and I was like, meh.
Give me something interesting. No, you make up something interesting and then tell the devs that work so hard to do it for you. Hi, Knock. What's
Honestly,
up?
I think the music is one of the weakest parts of the game.
I'm about to die.
I feel like they went for this certain style of music that sadly, it's modern, but it's not notable. When you hear those classic Street Fighter themes, they are notable. When you listen to this new soundtrack, everything sounds like generic music made on a computer.
Yo, notable.
Like
it's made it on the computer.
Or
Shut up! You don't make anything.
It doesn't work.
Yummy. Burnell? Hello?
Street Fighter's been lit. I
Burnell.
agree.
Oh, fuck off. Hey.
I don't
play
know
the
if
game.
there's a PS5 Pro coming out.
Hey.
Canadian Kirk.
Hey.
I don't think
Stop
it's PS5 Pro. I think it's a PS5.
Oh my god.
I think it's going to be a
oh my god.
version.
Oh my god.
It doesn't have the disc drive, and you have the option of buying an optional disc drive later. That way they'll only produce one
Tactica.
model.
I'm really bad at RTS stuff. So Starfield is going to be better than Fallout 4 by my. Okay, cool. Neat. I am excited to see some
you know what's funny?
Gameplay.
Sage Lawson one says, "Are you liking Diablo 4 so far? And does it remind you more of Diablo 2 or Diablo 3?" I'm serious about it.
No. Music made on a computer. Yeah, was it made in a studio? And they didn't make that beat themselves.
Super boring of a game.
Stupid motherfucker.
I don't remember it. I completely. It's like I don't remember playing it at all. I just remember I didn't.
So
really enjoy
I think
it
I know why he doesn't remember it is because he doesn't pay attention to the lore in games. Like when he played Dishonored and Prey. I bet you he doesn't remember anything about those games. But the stories stand out. Like I've heard. I'm not into Diablo myself, but I've heard the lore and the story is awesome.
Let's see.
What? What'd I say?
I got another $1 tip from Jameer. So do you feel Dalsim being played the least is
You'll
the
have to
reason
let me
why
know how it
Dalsim
is,
players rank
then
number 1 in
no.
online play?
And
maybe it's that he's insanely high difficulty
and
to
anybody
play, high
else plays it.
execution.
I'm the worst. I'm
But
tired.
He's
and
good.
This guy's
but people
talking.
just don't want to put that level of mastery into the game this early on, and so therefore you have someone who did master the character, and people just don't know how to handle it.
Move
so
on.
he's the best in the game, right?
Please play the game.
Definitely could
Play
be.
the game. Play it. Play it. Dude, when he looks at chat like this and he just like squiggles his head around like that, look how ugly he is. Just look at it. That fucking hook nose, the lack of the chin. I'm being a bully right now, but I'm mad and I'm tired.
Before, but your 4 game
and I hate him. I hate him so
Path
much.
Of Exile. There you go.
Oh, I hate
Everyone says Path of Exiles was the game in the time frame when Diablo wasn't prominent that kind of picked up the reins and was a really good game.
What? He's ugly.
No, I've never tried drinking straight gravy.
He's
What
ugly.
kind of a question is that?
He's ugly.
Oh.
He said it himself, right? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm venting.
Wow.
I'm venting. Okay. I'm venting. Yeah, he bullied me first.
Garrett says he's been playing World Tour Mode of Street Fighter 6. It really does feel like Yakuza, and it's quite fun. Well, we're
He's
trying
been
it
the
tomorrow.
bully his whole life,
Tomorrow,
right?
World Tour Mode premieres. We give it a shot.
You don't just stare at chat. You need to talk, not burp into the microphone. Oh no.
No, Canadian Kirk, I'm not watching any of those new movies this month. I don't go to the movies. I don't have time.
Yeah, and I
That's
think
really what it is.
the
It's a
fact
time
that
thing.
he's so
It's not even a
disgusting
money thing, it's a
inside,
time thing. I
it
don't have time to go to the
oozes to the outside,
I
you
have
know.
one day off a week. That day is so
Yeah, I
busy.
know. I'm toxic
This
right
week
now.
coming
I
up, we're
didn't
gonna
get
watch
much
him. We
sleep,
have,
you know. That's my excuse.
at least
Whatever.
2 appointments,
Plus,
if
he's
not more,
stupid today. He's just
coming up.
really
We
weird.
have to
Something's
do all in
bothering
one
him,
day, plus
and it's
all our
making it
regular
worse.
Errands. We just don't have time for anything, right?
Oh, hermit. Oh, hermit. I'm sure it's not that bad. Okay.
A nose job? No,
I'm
I'm not
sure
had
it's
a
not.
nose
Plus,
job. If anything, my
you
nose is
need
getting
one.
worse.
Oh
It's
my
getting
god, I'm sorry. That was
larger
mean.
and more
And I know that
bulbous as I
my
get
sound is
Look at that.
not
How
great
could
today.
that
I'm
be
going to
a
talk to
nose
Logan
job,
afterwards and see
right?
if I can
It's
actually get
uglier.
it fixed.
The nose is getting
So that
uglier
you
and
guys
worse
don't
as I
have
get
to
older.
listen
How
to
could that
two
be a
people
nose
with
job?
bad sound. I'm
It's
sure
the
it's not that
opposite
bad,
of the
hermit.
point of a nose job. The nose job's supposed to make the nose look better.
Oh my god. Hey!
True.
Play the
older you get, the bigger your
game!
nose and ears get. By the time
Oh
I'm,
no.
you know, 60, my ears will be like the
You're not going to make
size
it
of
to
stop
60. You're
signs.
just not.
I'll be able to flap them and take off, and my nose is gonna be like. You ever seen Gonzo? Well, imagine if
Actually,
Gonzo's nose
Stray
had a
Fox,
nose.
I do. Your ears
That's what my nose is
do
gonna look
continue to grow. I mean, it's not
Chrome
like
Abyss
you
real
know,
membership for 4 months. Is
they do
ASMR stream
a bit,
when?
yeah.
Never.
Hi, for retro. What's up?
Here on dspgaming because it's too dangerous.
God damn it!
People would not be able
Why?
to control themselves if I
No.
did ASMR.
No, no,
There you go.
no. I'm very creeped out right
Jade,
now.
what's
That
going
was
on?
so creepy.
How are you
Oh,
today, Jade?
Oh, it hurts. That was bad. Ow. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. It's the cringe. It lingers.
How was the weather today? It's cool outside, but it was over 80 degrees in here, so I had to turn on the air conditioner again. This is what happens this time of year. It gets
Oh,
so
God, my
stuffy in here with
face
all
is
the
just
electronics, so I have
stuck
to start
in
turning
this-
on the AC. There's just no way
I
around
can't
it.
even explain. It's just. Ow.
Yes, I've seen the 4 Indiana Jones movies. The first 3 are
Don't
amazingly
question.
great.
I'm
The fourth one-
cringing. Okay, I'm cringing. They're just
crystallized
cringe
turd.
noises. Shut up. My God, meth bear. Don't do that. Phil.
All right.
Please.
Guys, I
You're.
think it's time to end the show.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Thank
Let's
you.
wrap it up.
Fuck.
Thank you for watching.
Dude. No, I didn't enjoy.
As always,
not
and
his
I
NPR
know
voice.
I did not live
It's
react to
interesting
Microsoft
because.
and Starfield
Yeah.
Shindig. I will
What?
watch those and get caught up.
What?
And give you my thoughts.
My
later this
dad.
week
My
on
dad does
NPR. I'll probably do a
NPR.
video
Like
that'll wrap up
spots for
all
NPR.
my
Not
on
actually talking on NPR.
Microsoft stuff,
But
Starfield
it just.
stuff.
Sorry, that
Capcom
really
and
hurt
Ubisoft
me.
are
It really
either
did.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, or both, right? So I'll wait for that stuff to happen, and then I'll probably do something all
My
cumulative
God.
together, so you know my
No.
overall thoughts on everything. That way, it covers everything.
Sorry,
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
I've consistently
Thanks
gotten
for
a little bit
watching
more
the Level 1
toxic, but
Podcast. I
I'm.
hope you found some value in
Ooh,
today's
I'm over
show.
this right now.
The old man screaming at the clouds, or whatever you want to
Very
call it.
over it.
Thank you, and I'll see you later.
I think I need a nap. I need a nap.
Okay.
But first, I'm gonna go figure out my sound with the.
All right.
He's so
We're gonna
gross.
get started, but I
Are
do have to
done?
use the restroom quickly.
All right. So, I've had enough of this. I think I'm good. I'm gonna go figure out my sound settings, and you guys have a good Sunday scum day. And thank you for joining me and dealing with my my terrible. Whoops, wrong one. My terrible sound issues. I do appreciate it very much. I'm gonna go figure it out. Yeah. Have a good day and a good week, and so see you next time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. Bye, guys.